Hello. Welcome to episode 248 of VarangianLP. It's D&D night. And we're playing Pallimustus. Huzzah. Alright, y'all. Stream is streaming, and I have just unmuted you all.
Oh God, I'm so sorry, everyone except for Jason. I don't take back a single thing I said to or about you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bringing me my dice.
You douche nozzle.
I invented some new slurs while we were created.
Yeah.
We won't tell you any of them. They're secret. They're only for June.
They're my secret. They're my secret slurs, specifically to groups that we invented.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Like
I mean, that is the way to do it. No one can pin you down on them.
Precisely. The whole thing works.
Yeah.
You just gotta not accidentally stumble on a real one.
There we go. Now
Yeah. No, that's precisely it. That's how you do it. That's how.
John.
That's how. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry
Alright.
about that.
I'm telling everybody now, be aware of tripping hazard that is cable.
Alright. I'll tell you what, if you want, we could. It might be easier to. If you unplug it, there's a white cord that's what runs on the other side.
Well, yeah, no, hand me that power plug.
Okay. While they set up, I will mute them and talk to you. Oh man, it's been a minute. I guess.
Oh,
God bless America.
It's a little sad.
So I guess the last time we were live was last Wednesday.
I believe so. Yeah.
Alright.
Because my
Alrighty.
Sunday game didn't happen as planned. So.
Right. So.
So we're back, yeah. It's been almost a week, and OBS thinks we're not live, even though we are, which is hilarious. Oh, let me... There we go. We started the recording as well, so now the... What is it? I got like a 4.5 terabyte hard drive, or something along those lines. I forget the exact number.
Good
For
Lord,
archival
man.
purposes. So that should last me the better part of a decade.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
But yeah, if everyone else is ready, why don't we talk about what happened last time on Pallimustus
So-
V?
So, for the first time, well, not the first time, I think actually the third time, we didn't have to kill the boss at all, which is, on one hand, a little disappointing. On the other hand, yo, for real, go us. More than one boss encounter resolved without violence. That's legitimately impressive.
I mean, it's D&D. There's always that option. It's just how easy that is or not.
Hey, is the PlayStation controller there?
I guess it's not always that option, to be fair.
I was gonna say, Tim, a lot of the time there's that option in Skyrim. My ass sure as shit ain't taking it.
Yeah.
Well, as a DM, you have to be equally paranoid about the party killing everything and the party not killing enough things. So you have to make a pathway for both directions.
That is actually like a mind-bending thing that I had not considered before. This terrible, terrible moment.
And depending on the party, it can be more unpredictable. I don't envy Jason's attempts at predicting what we'll do, because it's hard. It's hard enough when you don't have half the party being contract killers and half the party being pacifists.
I mean, there definitely.
And then there's Vaudry.
There's definitely some people who surprise me more than the others, but like you all surprise me a lot. Like,
Mhm.
and Dylan and Christian and Rob are probably the main ones that go. That's not how I thought you'd react.
There's, I mean, I aim to surprise.
There was that one time where you just like beat the shit. Didn't you just slap that cultist at one point? You were just like trying to kill him or whatever.
No, I assassinate, knocked him out.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
And then he came to, and I was just like, alright, now you're going to tell me what I want to know, because you're holding out.
Mhm.
Look at me.
Eyes up
Yeah,
here.
well,
Eyes
and
up here, boy.
normally as a player, you can count on me for violence, like it's quite likely, but because of the Duke, it's just a different animal for this character because he loves not using up any extra effort if possible. Meaning, a lot of times I don't want to fight.
I just love Jason like as the character's like, you're so scary right now.
Yeah, that was so good. That was. I remember like just sitting here on the couch like, what is Dalton doing? What is he doing?
Information.
We want information.
All right.
But yeah, we got a little bit off track. Did we go back home last week?
I think we got back home. We got our friend resurrected. I remember that.
Whoops.
I remember us like getting back to town, getting her. We brought her corpse into Rufus's house, and I dumped it on his living room floor in 2 parts.
Her body to the Church of Healing.
They Rufus was not pleased with how we delivered the body to him, but he was pleased that we wanted to help this person out.
Yeah, I think
I like how it turned into we from I dumped this body on this house's floor.
You all consented to me bringing the body back. You were all like, oh yeah, let's bring it to Rufus, Vaudry. And then suddenly I unceremoniously dump a corpse that I've dipped in perfume on the floor, and I'm the bad guy?
Yes, dear Vaudry. Do you not know the difference between what and how?
I'm just glad that we weren't compared to the cat.
How do you mean? I don't think I follow. Duke, I'm very
You don't
scary.
follow, it's true.
Yeah, which is why I decided what we're doing tonight. We're going to karaoke, motherfuckers. I'm paying.
If this
If we do a karaoke episode,
turns us into we actually
No,
are singing in character, I
will not, because I have a horrible. It's all in the service of a single horrible joke, but also it's for the purposes of the party finally getting to meet Vaudry's girlfriend, Roxas.
right, Sean, we heavily agree.
priority.
Does Vaudry sing?
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be a duet.
Cool.
Anything else that we remember doing before we jump into karaoke?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I would say.
I'm not actually going to sing in character. I need to be fucking clear right now. I cannot. I will not. I will old boy my own tongue out first.
No one's gonna make you sing.
I know. I'm sorry. I know this table, and I know there's a chance someone will start chanting it, and I'm going to preempt that by threatening my own tongue.
If somebody wants to sing a song,
it's all right.
You're allowed. No one has to sing.
When you get that defensive about singing,
it makes me anxious.
You should like just say it once and leave it at that. It's fine.
Sorry.
No, it's no. I'm just trying to give you. You know, I can tell it gets you worked up, and so my advice to you is, you know, you can just simply state it and then leave it at that.
Thank you, man. I've been.
It sounds like someone in the past has pressured you into singing when you didn't want to.
Yeah.
And don't do that, people. It's fucked up to pressure people into singing when they don't want to.
I'm gonna post a picture that's adorable.
That said, I will die on the hill that everyone can sing if they have the motivation and dedicate the time to it.
I don't disagree with that statement either.
So people who have the narrative in their mind, I could never sing, I can't sing, and could never sing, anyone can learn. But also, consent is important. There we go. This is my TED Talk on singing.
Okay.
I just want there to be a fight that breaks out so that Cordelia can smash stuff to the tune of having a good time.
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, I just posted the song in the chat, and it is not at all that.
I'm glad I got to sing there before the song. Rob, we're going to jump into it now.
Oh, yeah, so...
We're ending early.
Yeah, no, I'm going to... Give me a second. I'm reposting Roxas in the chat just so that the image is...
Oh yeah, fucking zombie in time.
Oh, that is... Yep, give me a second. It's actually just further up the page. I'll just forward.
Yeah, Doritos are really
I
perfect.
think the funniest thing about that scene to me is the zombie wasn't like getting beaten down; it was just confused the button, didn't know who to attack. It was just standing there in the same spot. Just like,
And re-forwarded.
Okay.
So Vaudry, as he's walking up on stage, he's on his sending stone, like, "Hey, hon, are you here? Are you close?" Oh yeah, that's right. No, you teleport, so that doesn't make sense that you wouldn't be. All right, I'll go give the DJ the thing, and he gets up on stage. She shows up, and I'm only gonna play like the very barest beginning. Vaudry does all of this, of course.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's probably gonna get noise gated out.
That's all I'm gonna do because it's copyrighted, and I don't want to fuck up Tim's stream.
Yeah, it didn't really come through anyway, which is okay. We want to keep it
I got
that
the
way.
reaction of I saw Jack's face just blanch as his eyes just went, "This motherfucker."
For those who don't know,
Why don't you just describe the track you played, and then anyone who wants to can pull it up on YouTube.
It's Ocean to Ocean by Pitbull. It is a duet between Pitbull and some woman where he raps about how great his life is and she sings the chorus to Africa completely out of time with the original song.
Wow.
It's a war crime. It's
yeah.
probably used the same way that Spice Up Your Life is to torture POWs.
I'm
It
gonna
is one of
drop-
Vaudry's favorite fucking
I'll
songs.
drop the link in the chat.
I did.
No, I mean,
Oh,
I'm dropping the link in the chat.
Good.
The chat.
The chat.
There's a lot of links from other pictures.
There's too many chats.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
There are way too many cats. So,
Every streamer has
so,
one. It's
we're
getting
all
out of hand.
At advantage real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
See if I am asked to leave. Let's see here. That's
Is the
16. So he's
pretty
not
good.
asked to leave.
It actually goes pretty well for karaoke.
Hell yeah.
We know Cordelia can sing because I did lounge singing when we were in Crucible.
It is too, if you want to roll.
I paid for the whole fucking stage for the whole night, dude. And just as we're walking off stage and Cordelia is contemplating, Roxas just kind of winks at her.
Oh, I don't know who you are.
She's a Deva.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I do, but she doesn't know what that is.
An angel may have just flirted with you.
Well, that's odd.
I would say, anyone else wants to do one? I really was just doing this for the joke, and we can move on whenevs.
I think I will have Cordelia do Led Zeppelin's Rock and Roll because that's incredible.
It's a great fucking
Just the
song.
idea that she would just melt that shit out.
Roll me performanship.
Very well, I'll do that.
Yeah.
It's probably it's base 13. I think my performance is mid.
I was gonna say your base roll is higher than
Oh, no,
mine
I
was.
did well.
Oh, your bass player only rolled 15? Tough break.
It was a 15?
Base roll was 13, but it probably will be a 15.
Oh, the bass only rolled a 13. Wow, get a better bass player.
Yeah.
Tim, eat my butt. Get a better roll. You know, end your stream.
You should move to a nicer place instead of living in this horribly poor neighborhood.
It's a
said
16.
Duke.
16? 16's pretty good. What did you get, Rob?
I got a.
You got a 15?
I also got a 16.
Alright, you do just as good as Rob.
Mhm.
No better, no words.
We're
Just as
equally
good.
good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys do advocate for, it's a we'll say it's probably an old town, so it's much more of a rundown. It's not a
Mhm.
super fancy place.
Yeah, that's why Vaudry was able to buy out the stage for the whole fucking night.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
just
just
take
pretty good. You know, they're not used to seeing any real talent. So
Duke is gonna sing "I Did It My Way" by Frank Sinatra,
Beautiful.
and he's
Perfect.
gonna do it in the exact voice of Frank Sinatra because he has the mimicry ability. could I have advantage for that since I can do that with my feet? Or I mean my class?
What?
Can you get advantage?
Can I have advantage because my subclass allows me to perfectly mimic anyone I've heard?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool, thank you.
Okay, I kind of want an encore where Vaudry and the Duke do the Sid Vicious version of My Way. Except that one has a lot of slurs
This is an
in it, so
18 total.
The Duke, like surprisingly no one, does a better job than everyone so far. He does a fantastic job. He gets a standing ovation, in fact.
Ooh, that's standing ovation.
He got that standing O, baby. Anybody else want to sing? I know Dylan looks like he wants to.
I do, but I gotta pick a song for him, and I don't know.
Vaudry's in the crowd with Rox just watching, and they're talking while he's on stage. And he's like, and he looks at her, he's like, you could try to flirt with him, but I don't know that he's into any of them.
Oh,
Is Boo gonna sing?
skeet, motherfucker.
Oh, skeet, goddamn. Yes. Drop to the single better lower.
Are you ready for me to bring it down a note?
If you do, I will give you advantage just as I want.
If you do, I will forsake my inspiration from last week to give it to Dylan. That's not a joke.
I think maybe in the epilogue he might sing that. I think in this instance he'd pick something a little more
like the Coltrane rap at the end.
It gets to the end of the episode.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll sing it at the end of the episode.
I love that.
I'll rap it for you. How about we have him sing "Am I Blue"?
No, "Am I Blue"? The blues song.
Yeah. It's
much better.
What's the name of the guy?
Fuck me. I want to say it's Cab Calloway.
He's the blind pianist.
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles. It's a Ray Charles song.
Is that the one that Batman sings?
It is the one that Batman sings in Justice League.
That's Cersei. Yeah, the deal with Cersei. That's so.
Wait, why?
Good.
Why does Batman sing it?
Justice League Unlimited. He's forced
to.
Do
Yeah, because you are correct. I was like, I thought we were talking about the Snyderverse or some shit.
No,
like,
we're
Ben
never
Affleck
talking
fucking
about
break
this.
out in this all that shit? I know it's a long 4-hour movie, but like.
I do want Tacitus to do Fields of Green, Skies of Blue. Was it?
What a wonderful world.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
I really love like blues songs because that shit's always in my range.
Hell
yeah,
Even
absolutely.
for the toilet.
I rolled a 27.
Oh god, okay.
He's a bard. Performance is his.
People are
but
openly
Jesus.
People openly weep. People come and try to get autographs.
Okay.
They're very impressed. They think you
Change
are
their
the
lives forever.
And they may actually not have.
Shit.
I'm gonna try one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Come up, dear boy. You get a song in.
So I get up.
I'm waiting for someone.
I might. We'll see. And I do Wind of Change
Okay.
from the Scorpions.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
Instead of the whistling intro, I pull out my flute and play that intro on the flute instead of whistling it.
Yeah, roll me some
Yeah.
dice. I roll with advantage because you're using your piano, your flute.
Yay.
That is not great to start. Thank you for the advantage.
My last campaign, they were all a band.
Oh, there we go. 20.
Okay, yeah, you did fantastic too. You also get a standing ovation.
Hell yeah.
The crowd is getting great
Yeah.
tonight. You guys
It- If I hadn't done Sinatra, I would have done a Walking Riot song.
Oh,
hell yeah.
That would have been good. I still gotta get that tattoo.
But I'm like, no, this is the most Duke choice in the universe.
Boot, are you doing one? You good?
Yes.
What song are you doing? Roll me performance.
Let's creep up.
Oh yeah!
He does Through the Fire and the Flames, playing all the instruments with his mouth.
That's incredible.
Okay, that's a 2 total. Jesus.
Oh, okay. What
Okay.
song are we doing?
Yes.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Marcellus.
He does the whole alphabet once. Just
For those on stream, it's
Entourage.
What is singing Entourage?
Yeah. This is.
Cut it off, John.
Stop.
somebody swallowing
So-
my song.
So everyone blows the roof off the building, and everyone's waiting, and then Boone gets up there, and he does that.
It is the largest cigarette break this far.
People all like they just get up and they're like, I check.
Everyone leaves.
By the time Boone is done, we are the only people left in this karaoke bar for the rest of
No, we get thrown out, especially probably because we just drove away all the business.
We
didn't.
every
Fair
time
enough.
I like to imagine for the rest of the night, every
Fair enough.
single
TV
time
out there.
patrons who are not part of the party come in, Vadri throws a drink in Boone and gets him back up on stage to do more Hanataraj.
I think the episode should actually just be called "What do you mean by we?"
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
we're 2 for 2 on
It
that.
keeps
so-
coming
Yeah,
up.
that's the thing, like, it's almost always you find the better like the stream pedals in the stream a lot of
It's
the time.
infuriating.
And it's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard to get
No,
in
I
the stream
mean-
before you go on.
It's all right. That's just why we retitle them after we're done.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wait, what was the wording of that again?
What do you mean by we?
Yeah, perfect.
So does
Sorry,
Boone
do
get
you
kicked
have a
out?
mouse in your
That's the real question.
What?
Does Boone get kicked out?
No, Boone doesn't get kicked out because Rob paid a whole fuck ton of money.
I dropped 69
Okay.
gold on this bitch.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's actually okay because I mean this is Old Town and one gold would have been a lot of money. So 69 is like
I dropped,
Oh,
I dropped this
yeah.
guy's mortgage for the year.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
You probably paid them what they make in 1 year. Obviously, they're gonna. If you guys ever come back here,
Was there one?
what do we want to call this place?
The El Sleazo Cafe.
yes, the El Sleazo.
I have to write this down.
Dude, this is
The
like
crunchiest nipple.
Bro, this is like my
The
favorite
crunchiest nipple is a very good name.
It's the crunchiest nipple. Dude, the
Which
crunchiest
one-
nipple is my
which
favorite
one do we
fucking
want?
bar in town.
I came up with one of them, and I think it should be the
Crunchiest
crunchiest
nipple.
nipple.
I think we're all
Excuse me.
agreed.
Is the nipple crunchy because like you had suckling going on?
You'll
and
never know.
No, you have a disease from the Everclear.
I don't. That.
I just like the idea that the bar
Powerful.
like.
I'll never tell you
Mhm.
which nipple it is that's
Who,
crunchy.
or who works here has it even. There are like 3 incredibly skeezy employees, all of whom it could be.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, let me actually save this to the Pallimustus file.
Oh, dear God, forgive us, I'm sorry.
Maybe all 3 is just the same dude with a different wig.
Yeah.
Please stop staring at my brother. I can't drive over
Yeah, exactly.
I need you to
Jeez, oh Pete.
listen. I need you to turn around for a minute, lad. And then when you turn back around, pretend that I'm someone else. Okay? It's like,
No, what-
sir,
what
I have
was that?
no idea what you said, but if I turn around, I'll forget you're here.
Like every time he turns around, he's like,
You
that-
make
that-
up a
that's
tree.
Roger from
All right, we just added some lore to
Okay.
Pallimustus. If you guys ever come back to the crunchy nipple, it will be better. Because you just paid them
We
a whole fuck ton of money.
Oh,
It will be
yeah.
the tasseled nipple when we get back.
Ooh, I you know what?
We've changed a few things around here. Our strippers now will be wearing pasties.
We
so
classed it up.
to make sure that all pages can enjoy this club.
I ain't cured me trench mouth, though. It's part of the charm.
Hey, might I have some of that, Doctor?
Yeah, dude, go ahead.
Peter?
Doctor
Dr. Perky?
Dr. Pervert.
Dr. Penis.
No.
Dr. P. Organ.
I would love that you
Rob,
just
you said,
yelled
you said the tassel nipple?
Yes. Dr. P. Organ.
Okay.
Okay, what Boone just did doesn't make sense if he's sober. God damn it.
No, Boone's. No,
Yeah, it
Boone's
actually makes
never.
perfect sense.
Actually, let me
It's
put it
so
this
worth
way.
it, dude.
Bold to assume any of us have ever seen Boone sober.
He has a
You actually haven't.
Exactly.
Boone would never.
Did Christian and Dylan roll?
Yeah, I got the 19.
19, Dylan.
I chose to fail.
All right. John, you can also choose to fail if you want.
I choose to fail.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
What about
Tim?
Tim?
What did you get?
He is muted.
It's like
Yeah, bathroom break.
it's like Dalton said before. He didn't enter the drinking contest to win. He entered to drink.
Yeah. So the old man takes a couple drinks and just wasted. I imagine.
Yeah.
Like 2 beers.
Yeah. It doesn't take much.
I've played almost
Like
1,600
Dylan, like his
hours of
player.
video
It
games.
doesn't take
Fuck yeah.
much.
Boone was drunk, stays drunk. So
Get
it's-
drunk, stay drunk at the club.
You don't have to get drunk if you stay drunk.
That's right.
the club.
You know,
You should have bought an ounce, but you copped it up.
What would he do?
At the club, it's time for
Yeah, I
me
just
to
picture
face
the
full life
Like,
consequences.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Do it.
They're insufferable all fucking night.
That would have to take like under the effect of some like spell or
They-
something. I don't know that
they
the spell
are-
would ever do that.
They
It just goes like,
exactly
this is my
saccharine,
house. And throw-
but
it's like,
Vajri
why are you in my
levels
bedroom
are
right now?
stupid.
Why are you in my bed?
Remember, she's a diva
What
who's
if you,
dating
like-
his ass.
Well, I didn't know you slept naked.
Would it be? Would it
She
be
was
Novell
my
Springs
PA
like
for
maybe
Celestial
drunk
in
and call
college.
somebody?
Mrs. Robinson.
Because he flirted before. I don't
My dad
remember
gave me
if that
some
was
really
Yeah,
important
shapes
advice when
or
I was a
not. I
kid,
think that's
Corey. He said,
More
Vajri, you live from a long-lived line of people.
He was flattered. He was.
If
he
you
was
are,
flattered.
Yeah,
if you
it's-
are
it's
ever in
like-
an age gap relationship, make sure you are on the lower end
Would he
of
do some
the
high roller
age
shit
gap.
then?
Make sure that you're the
Can I
maid.
go
The
back
maid
to the
is simple.
casino?
Exactly, kid. You gotta
I'm
make
not the
sure
casino, but we can definitely
that
find you some
someone
gambling
older
houses
than you
in Greenstone.
is the person
Let's
the age
gambling.
gap.
Oh, we're giving
So there is
No.
what
No.
people call the
No,
Islands. It's run
fine.
by 3.
Is it the
advice?
I'll tell you guys above table, but if Devon wants to roll some dice, it's run by 3 of the crime
Later
families.
on,
and
Vajri's
at
telling
the center
the
is
story.
like it's where you guys did the
Vajri's telling
sparring and
story of
stuff.
Rakshas.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's actually
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
kinda
it's
terrible.
where you do like fighting and gambling and all kinds of shady shit.
Also, I kind of just imagine her.
But yeah, if you want to
Just
drunkenly go gamble, we could do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tug on
Lonnie's
Dalton's sleeve and be like, "Dear boy, I'm in the position to earn some cash money. Cash
So-
money
so-
millionaires."
I'll go with him because that seems to be the
Oh.
bit of good luck.
Oh,
I'll
fuck
gamble.
that. No, me
You're
and-
responsible, so
Yeah, no, that's another thing. Is
Oh, me and-
I'm also kind of there to read people's shit. Basically, make sure we're not going to jump my friend.
Oh, Vivi and Rakshas are definitely tagging along if there's going to be more drinking and gambling.
My friends usually die if I don't accompany them, so I should probably go too.
It's true, honey. I almost died like 3 times. Axe to the face, a lightning bolt one time, a were-rat clogged me
Look,
up.
And
We only got
one of
thrown-
those was self-inflicted.
Look,
Yeah!
we only
he's
got
learning.
thrown
pat you on
out
the
of the
head.
theater. None of us died.
No, we were asked to leave
Was
after.
it that where you were?
I
Yeah.
learned that other people can
She
figure out how to get
she
my
gives you
armor
a pat
off.
on the head. She's like, "Of course not. Of course."
Well,
Oh, we threw a bunch of tomatoes. It was great.
you know, maybe you might run into them. You know,
I just like that I got Lauren Boebert. that whole situation.
That was a
I
ridiculous
learned
moment.
that people figured out how to remove my armor. First of all, more than one way, I guess.
Only one way to pick anyone.
Yeah.
oh shit! It's like I can make your clothes fall off, but it's I can make your armor fall.
There we go.
Somebody got in.
Pulls the fusion core out of your
so-
power armor.
Tim's back.
Yeah, we got kicked out of that
Wasn't
theater on
it-
account of
wasn't
me
it
getting jilled.
No, we got
you
kicked
were
out of that
off
theater.
Doing that already. We were fucking.
We were drunk and
Yeah.
heckling the perform.
Hold on.
Vajri was basically doing.
Hold on.
Vajri-
I want to see if we can hear Tim. Tim, can you hear us? You're
What?
back. You're back.
Yeah.
Did you want to roll to see how drunk the Duke is?
Yeah, I rolled 3. Let me see what my modifier is. You can always look at my rolls, too.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm sitting facing away from the TV, so I don't always see the camera.
Aren't you in roll 20?
Roll 20.
You got a 3.
Are you
so
not
right.
in roll 20? That's
No,
okay. Doesn't matter. So 6.
All right, yeah. Tim, the Duke is also very drunk.
Fuck yeah.
So we got Boone, we got Duke, and then we got Novell, who are all drunk as shit.
Let's go.
At this point,
Duke's hat of
Vaudry-
disguise is just like randomly flaring at different times, and he's just looking like different people constantly.
Vaudry and Rakshas just gently put Novell and the Duke on Nimbus, and like, maybe it's better if you two all walk the rest of the way.
I imagine every time like if people walk by the Duke, and he just like looks at him and hiccups, and then he's dead.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah.
Fuck are you looking at me?
Do people generally have problems seeing Tacitus? Because he is clearly like a Drake. Like,
No,
do
I
people
mean,
not care?
You guys are on. You guys are in Greenstone, which is a very high adventurer population, and you're not the only person who has some kind of.
There's all kinds of freaks in Greenstone.
Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy familiars and companions attached to adventurers.
I stand by my statement. There's all kinds of freaks in Greenstone.
You're probably not even the first person attached to a dragon that has been.
Well, I also feel like the typical person might not be able to differentiate between that and just like an exotic like monitor or some shit.
Yeah. So it sounds like we want to go gambling again.
I was gonna say like. If we want to get to the adventure quicker, we can. I'm fine with us resolving this with rolls. But if we want to do gambling, either or works.
I'm real easy being like, hey, like let's just say, up 11 to 20, I make money. 10 to 1, I lose.
I was
money.
going to say because you're hammered, I'm down to do that, but it's got to be.
I'm supervising.
It's true. Still. I mean,
sober.
You're drunk, so you're probably more prone to make dumb decisions.
Which is why I said I was gonna go.
I guess that's a fair point. If Dalton wants to take account, be like, no, maybe you shouldn't. We can just do 11 to 20. You make money, and 10 below you lose money.
Okay.
I was gonna make it again harder for you, but Dalton is there babysitting.
I've been as good luck charm so far.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hey Tim,
let's see if it holds.
Today's stream for Gamba has been sponsored by.
Get the fuck out of here!
That's not real. It's not a real ad.
We'll say
but it is a funny joke.
Fantastic.
Kids
done it from crime families, you said?
Oh no.
Well, yeah, it's the casino. The gambling house is run by So the island is split up into territories in 3 different crime families, but the gambling house and the fighting pits is all like neutral territory. So all 3 crime families exist in this place neutrally.
The cabaret.
So you probably are gambling with a bunch.
I bet that works out great for him.
I mean, it works out. I can tell you guys above table, but it works out because a lot of times they settle their differences in the ring.
Yep.
They don't. So there's not blood in the streets. Like there's not like full on gang wars in the streets. They're like, here's my representative. These are gonna fight your representative. Whoever wins, that's how we're gonna solve this issue.
And also, it's a pretty decent way to launder money too. Like if you're gonna give money to somebody, you just say it was lost to them in a gamble.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys have been here a couple times now, but then nothing. You've seen shady shit, but no one's really gotten out of hand because people respect the island. Respect
like,
the.
If only I was less busy, I could make a killing fixing these fights.
Yeah.
Rakshas just kind of like ambles up to you guys as Novell's about to like throw the dice, and she like leans over and goes, "Hey, do you want me to like undrunk him?" And then she sees him throw the dice and goes, "Holy shit! Never mind. Fuck."
He's on a hot
I
streak.
have never seen I'm like 10,000 and I've never seen someone do that.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, I've seen it 3 times, so that's fine.
Ain't that a kick in the head? And they pull the top hat out of nowhere. It's
the bots have the craziest names. This one is extra funny. Screaming Riding.
Okay.
And then a bunch of numbers and letters. We got a robot in the chat, and now they're dead. Huzzah.
One dead robot.
Kill
One
that
dead
clanker.
robot.
Kill that clanker. Kill
Fuck
that
you,
clanker.
Toaster.
Actually, it's not dead. It's just banished, sadly.
Okay.
I don't have the
You've gone
capability to destroy a chat bot, but if I did, I would be using it.
All the time.
What's up, Bill?
I'm hoping for a boss at some point in the future because I've spent none of the money I've collected.
Okay.
I'm hoping there's at some point in the future just a boss that I can go like, look,
Listen,
we couldn't fight you.
I have
We
so
could.
much money though.
Or I'll give you
I
more money than you've ever seen in your entire life, and you fuck off.
I mean, if you know
Hey,
a
I'm gonna
boss,
pay you
like,
$5
paying
grand
him
to
to
fuck
fuck
off.
off, I would be impressive.
Yeah, it's valid. That's a valid strategy.
You
Well,
want to
of
roll some
course,
dice?
that's the
for us?
go-to if you have the money for it.
What are you rolling some dice
Nobody
for?
wants to
She
get
wants
me.
to gamble.
I
He
wanna
wants
do
to
some-
gamble.
I want
Roll
to
me-
gamble.
Cordy wants to lose
Roll
money.
me a d20 and we'll see what you get.
Oh boy.
Alright,
baby.
Alright.
No!
And as
It
you're
sounds like
rolling,
Cordelia loses money.
5.
We'll call that 200 gold.
God dang it! You hear just Vajri go, "Fuck him up, Cordy," and then just, "Ooh, sorry, I'll
Now,
go."
if it makes y'all feel any better, that's the trend. Old man wins, the house wins, we lose. It's just how it works.
Hun, he's not kidding. This has happened.
I'm beginning to think that I don't
fucking
like this
times.
whole money thing.
I don't think you like gambling.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, it is.
That's exactly what a loser would say.
My dad describes it as one of the 5 most important things in all of existence.
Money?
Yeah,
That sounds about right.
and I mean, he hasn't been wrong about that shit before.
Does anybody else want to do gambling or wanted to do anything else? Also, did you guys return the book to the library yet?
I think
Yeah,
we
we
did.
did.
Yeah, we took
Okay.
care of all of that
We
shit.
I guess I'll re-up on the poison.
They gave you the other book too, then, right? Because it was the second line.
Shit. The
If
second
not, I can do it.
Okay.
I thought I attached it to that, but because that you were already in the library.
I'll just re-up on my poison to just go back up to 3. So if I used 1 or 2 or whatever, I'll just go
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
1 full file.
Anyone want to spend any money or see anybody?
I've still got all my healing potions.
Shit. What would I want?
We can split up 83 gold worth of rubies between us. So each of us gets a... Give me a second here. Do some math.
83 by 6.
Yeah, I can totally just throw something together when you guys are done giving up and buying things.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna need a new pair of shoes.
look at
I
that
got-
real quick.
Are you?
I got 225 worth of jewelry last session, but I'm just wearing
Yeah.
it. I'm not selling it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Cordelia refuses to be defeated. I rolled a 15. I want to gamble a second time.
Okay, you win $200. 200 gold.
Hell yeah!
Breaking even.
You broke even. You got a 5 and you got a 15. That seems like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I like
I
that.
just want my number back to where it was.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can hunt down.
Are you re-upping your poison from pounding the hammer?
Yeah.
Okay. Did we discuss a price for it?
No, actually,
So each
the first one was like
13
a
gold.
Yeah.
yeah, basically
Yeah.
because like I introduced the poison to the person making it.
Well, we can call it each like a set of 3 doses will cost 100 gold.
Cool.
If you want to write that down.
All right, so that's 200 gone,
Also,
and I will write that down.
Yeah.
100 per dose. So basically,
Just so you
300,
keep track of it.
300 per file, basically. But this was just a cap off. So remove and I wonder. Does anyone know how much the pipe of the sewer would cost?
250.
Is that right?
I think so.
Okay.
If I looked it up, I'll do it again.
Thank you.
Uh,
Because that weapon fucking slaps, and or
Or
that
they summon rats.
yeah, summons rats, and that's basically it. But it's very thematic for my character. Is what I was thinking about last time I was in town.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, you can definitely find a magic shop on the Venture campus.
Yeah.
You can have that item brought to you.
I might not get it. I might get it. I don't know. You know what? Let's fucking go. If you can find it for 250, then I'll go for it.
Also,
What?
It's probably a name.
Pipes of the Sewers.
Oh, pipes of, not pipe of.
No, that's fair.
I was
Oh,
not
God.
right. It's
That is a special nightmare right there.
Well, I will buy Pipes of the Sewer, manage Inventora.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Christian.
Hmm?
Look at her pants. Her jack pants.
Yeah, those are pretty jack-coated pants. Yeah, they
They
literally
are-
had
they
them on
really
as
are
coated as you could get.
Yeah.
Also, while we're
Christian's
cycling on the
big-
long rest, real quick, does anyone have a free attunement slot?
how many do you have?
Ah, you found the
Three.
card games.
I have one at least.
What
Does
dice did you
anyone
get?
have? Does anyone
What dice did you
want my Vindrune boots? Because now that I have Nimbus and I can cast Featherfall just on myself, I no longer need them. They let you cast Featherfall once a day for free and turn 20 feet of your move into flying.
Probably sell them.
No, I think they'd be.
Jolly Rancher dice?
I'd much rather they be made useful to a party member.
I
I've
mean,
got plenty of
I
gold.
feel like they'd still be pretty useful to you, but
It's good to have them as a backup, but I'd much rather be attuned to my Lamanian Oak staff that adds 1 to all of my thunder and lightning damage.
It is pretty
Mm-hmm.
good. I think I only have Cloak of Protection is the only thing that I'm attuned to, but I'm wearing Boots of Elvenkind also. Because my build is ultimately the best tank,
Mm-hmm.
the one that's hard to hit, doesn't make too much sounds, and cannot be crit.
I was gonna say,
Fair enough.
I know Novell already has boots he's attuned to.
Give the boots to Tacitus.
Give,
Can he wear boots?
No.
No.
I was hopeful.
Can he become a boot?
I'm pretty
No.
forgiving.
Yeah, probably.
Technically.
I'm pretty forgiving.
He's big enough to
especially-
make a pair of boots.
Well,
I'm
it's-
pretty forgiving.
it's
especially Tacitus,
more
but
so
no.
just attuning
We can
Tacitus
fix
to anything sets a bad precedent for balancing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a nightmare.
All right. What if?
Talk to me.
I have a ring of jumping
Yeah.
that I no longer have an attunement slot for.
Mm-hmm.
Can be handy. I tend to walk on walls, which kind of gets rid of that, except for some like it'd be a very very niche need for ring of jumping.
I mean, honestly, I feel like you'd benefit from the boots because
Yeah.
turning 20 feet of your move into flight when you already have surplus move on top of the rest of the
Right.
party gives you really great maneuverability. Your ability to stick to walls means you can fly up 20 feet, Spider-Man onto a wall, and have like a sniper post.
Right,
Wait,
or like you could go if there's no
Yeah.
if there's a thing we have to climb, you could just like fly up and grab on and throw a rope down, you know.
And replace those from my Boots of Elvenkind, because I think that requires attunement.
I both love that and hate
The
that.
boots
Mhm.
don't. The cloak needs attunement, and the boots don't. I think, but I could have that
Boots-
flipped.
Okay, no, you're right. It was the cloak that does.
Yeah.
But I have Nature's Mantle and the Bleach Dagger, and now
Mhm.
the pipe, and I believe that requires attunement. So I need to attune to that. I don't know why it's not. Let me see. Hold on.
Now
Friggin'
Now my rogue that kills everything could fly.
okay. So
Would you rather I give them to the monk and turn the game into Drunken Ball Z?
That'd be
here's
pretty
the thing.
funny.
That would make the most sense actually, because I already have Nature's Mantle, the pipes, the sewers, and the dagger.
Yeah.
That's 3 attunements.
That's fair. Vaudry
We give them.
Vaudry just looks at Boone as we're like, after we wake up in the morning, like, because we share a room still, I think. And he goes, "Hey, Boone, I noticed your shoes are being eaten by moths right now. Like, that's a lot. You don't have shoe. Please take my fucking shoes." And he pulls off his Vindaroon boots, which look like a pair of Air Force Ones.
Jason,
Yeah, all right.
market price for a ring of jumping is $250. If I've sold that,
Done.
would I make like
So-
200 off of that?
Yes.
What this allows you to do, John, is two things.
Hold on.
Okay.
So I
Gotta write this
basically
down.
Yeah.
gained an
Vind, V-I-N-D, rune.
Spell gem.
Oh, sorry.
What
I
about
want
it?
to buy some spell gems.
Okay.
Are they available?
I'll message it to you.
All right, great.
Cool.
Yeah, what-
Spell gems require attunement to put spells in them, just so you know.
They do what now?
You have to be attuned to a spell gem to cast a spell into it.
That's fine. I got 2 slots left.
Oh, okay, cool. As long as you're aware.
It's just like a common item.
So there are two common. There are 2 common
There's
and
a
2
lot of-
uncommon.
Kind.
There are 2 common and 2 uncommon kinds that I imagine would be available to me.
Yeah.
I don't imagine I can get a rare one, and I
No.
can't afford it. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm tickling him. Can I have a second or a third? Is the question, because there's a massive difference in price, and I don't know if I would.
What is
have...
the third? Is the third the uncommon?
Third is an uncommon. It's the maximum uncommon that you can get.
It's a third level spell?
Yeah. And you have to attune to it, and you can reload it. I don't have 3rd level spells, is the thing.
Well, could you store up to level 3 in that? Is what
Yeah,
that
you
means?
can
or-
store a level 2 and a level 1 if you don't have a level 3.
Yeah, it's like a ring of.
Yeah, okay.
Send it to you.
You could definitely.
John.
Well, I will have 3rd level.
It's in your messages.
But for now,
A 3rd level spell gem is rare, not uncommon.
Okay.
Wait, what
you
now?
can get the one that lets you cast a 1st level at uncommon.
So- according to this table that we are looking at, it does say uncommon. According to this table,
Yeah,
The,
if you have a cantrip or a 1st level spell gem, it's uncommon.
those are common. According to the
Discerning Merchant's Guide.
yeah, the
You guys
certain
are-
I'm reading it though.
Yeah, but
Do
you
you
guys
have
might
the
there
do you
might be-
have the wrong version?
I don't know.
It might be the older version. You might have the older
could
version.
be. This is 4.1, right?
Yeah,
4.1?
I'm reading 5.0. I can
Wait,
send you 5.0.
5.0. Okay, well, I'll just juggle that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Got
you
it.
don't even have to look at the price guide to check the rarity though, and that's common across all the sites that I can see. They must have changed. It doesn't. This is exactly what I remember from Spelljam. I don't know. I'm confused by it, but
Well,
That's okay.
there was an old. There was. I was using an older version that doesn't have the tattoos.
Can you throw that link to that in the Discord? Because
Yes,
you
I'll
and I
get
cannot
it.
find the fifth
Not
version.
as easily as the original one that I found.
But yeah, if you check your messenger, John, it'll explain exactly how they
Let's
work.
see if this
You
one
now have
says
20
stuff
feet of
about me.
flight
I mean, this is
that
like
you
our-
can swap your regular movement for.
So this is Christian.
Mhm.
This is Tim.
We have
This is
4 ones.
Dylan. That's John. This is Rob.
Clear.
This is
Go down one more link.
Each one?
Yeah, that one. B5. Yeah.
Her pet dragon. He would take offense to being called a pet.
Oh, is it actually
Yeah.
full content?
I think so.
I don't like how
Let me see if I can find it while they're discussing
this doesn't look like a download button, does it? I'll eat my entire. Okay, well. Okay.
the funny
But once
thing
you
is,
can
5.0 is probably super outdated because it's about 2 years old.
Dad.
Oh wait, did
Like,
check the link.
Chickadee check.
Oh, okay.
You no longer have to jump through a hoop.
Scrub. ¿Dónde está mi teléfono? Está aquí,
Suma.
en mi
Okay,
mano.
so in Discord I put the link to a newer version of that price guide.
Let me check that shit. Because I have potentially another.
What do you mean by God? What do you mean by believe?
but yeah, I guess whatever would be uncommon version that you can buy.
What about ring spell storage?
You could get one for first level 1. Oh, Ring of Spell Storage. Is that even in this system?
Spell storing rings, I think, are, if I remember correctly.
Hey, Rob's girlfriend's hot.
What about
Yes.
It is Pallimustus.
Just
She's 10,000 years old.
Yeah.
Talk about age gap. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, can Tacitus hit on her because she's an old lady? He likes it.
Well, yeah, no. She and Valdry are probably.
wrong guy.
It just hasn't fucking come up.
Would you guys be looking for a unicorn?
Yeah.
No. You're like a grandpa to me, dude.
Oh dang, Tim's
Buddy,
right. Cantrips in first levels are uncommons now. That's lame.
So isn't he?
Well, first level spell gem is
It's,
still
it's,
useful.
if you
Yeah,
think
no,
more
that's-
balanced is lame, I guess.
At this point.
Alright, well, 350 for first level is good because I can attune to it and store a spell
Roxas
that I want
just
to use.
teleports to the other side of God.
It kind of sucks that.
Oh frick! Ring spell storing is rare and it is expensive as hell.
Both Stephanie
Yeah,
and
I figured
Cordelia.
it would be harder.
About 3,000.
Can you only put spells in it that you know?
Probably.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You can't put spells in
cast
it you
into
don't know. How
Can you
much-
use a scroll to go into a gym?
I don't know why you would.
I don't know why you would, but could you?
But-
Hypothetically, yeah. So
Hold on.
here's you cast a spell, right? It goes into the gem. Here's the neat thing, at least about the ring.
It just
versus-
says-
you have to be attuned to put the spell into it, but other people can use
Yeah.
the item, which is fun.
I don't know why you would though.
Oh, there's reasons.
No,
No,
putting,
you definitely would. Because if you don't know the spell and you want to cast it, you would put a scroll into a spell gem.
Yeah. These are like
Because-
TMs in 1 or
Okay,
2.
well-
Go away.
I-
The thing about a spell gem that makes it change the nature of the spell being cast out of it is that you may use an action to do it, even if the spell takes 24 hours to cast.
So, unless Tim proves me wrong, I'm going to say you can't put a scroll into a gem.
Yeah, I don't want to spend
Unless Tim can find something that says.
Well, how does a scroll work? Right? A scroll says when you use this scroll, you're able to cast. You cast this spell. You do that action. On the spell gem page, you can imbue the gem with a spell if you're attuned to it and it's empty. To do so, you cast the spell while holding the gem. The spell is stored in the gem instead of having any effect. Casting the spell.
Can't you only use?
Oh, they changed it actually.
But can't you only use spell scrolls that you could cast?
Yes.
Like if
Well,
it has to be a spell you could cast.
No. As
if
opposed to
you
your-
carry,
your-
let me phrase it this way: if you carry out the act of casting a spell, whether it's from a scroll or your own knowledge or a spell book, you can put it into a spell gem you're attuned to. So because a scroll grants you that ability, you are casting the spell. And since it only says you can't, it would have had a sentence at the end here that would say it must be a spell that you know or are able to cast from your class or something like that if it wanted that. But it just describes casting a spell. Now, okay, what I said earlier was slightly wrong. Oh no, that is right. It is still true that any length of spell,
Like,
Okay.
3 mana on 3 to make
any
a
length
block.
of spell can go in, but when you use it, it takes an action to leave the spell gem. And anytime you cast a spell, whether by scroll or other means, or presumably wand could also do it.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, true,
And
you
that
can
being
cast-
all that being said, as the DM, you may choose to change how it works if you think
no,
there's a
that makes
reason
perfect.
it shouldn't work that way.
Now I have to find a scroll that I want.
Again, literally, my word was that Tim makes me of a ruling and tell me a ruling. He read the ruling to me, so I will agree with it.
Haha, Tim can read.
He can read.
You fuck
Lawyer.
nerd, he can read.
The
Yeah,
rules
we always joke
defense
about Tim
lawyer.
being we always joke about Tim being our defense rules lawyer.
As your attorney, I must advise you that that is a rare item, June. I'm so sorry.
What if I take a red?
What's a rare item?
Yeah, no,
Third
A
level?
third level spell check. No, I'm just.
That's fine with me. The list says
I
it
was
is.
just riffing off of that attorney thing using an example.
Oh, I see. Where? Okay, so spell scroll. This is going to be very costly. I
What
don't
spell are
even
you
know.
trying to cast?
Well, I was thinking about if I'm going to do a third level one.
Third level are expensive.
I have not
Yeah,
heard
400 gold for the scroll plus the. Oh, I can't. Well, no, I can't
You
get the rare
can't
one
get a
anyway.
third level one.
Yeah, I couldn't even. Okay, well, that's lame.
You can only get first or cantrips right now.
Okay,
A
Jack.
cantrip spell gem is the goofiest, dumbest thing in existence, low key.
Buffers in there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get level 2 stone, you could throw 2 level 1 spells into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I get that? Is the thing.
What?
It's
Does it
rare.
look like a second?
It
Oh,
was
2
rare.
is rare as well?
It's 1,500 gold for a second level
Right.
gem.
Well, you got Sugar Daddy over there. Maybe he can afford that. And he won't tell me how much money he has.
If we were like level 6 or so, we'd probably be good for getting rare items.
Does Drunk Novell feel any ways about Cordelia where he'd be like, oh, she looks like she really wants that little bauble. Maybe I'd help.
The bauble that is 1,500 gold, which is a substantial amount of the money that I have. So he'd be willing to.
I love how he didn't say all of the money.
He said
had.
substantial.
Substantial.
He won $2,000 according to my notes in one
But
second.
yeah, there are
Yeah.
as fun as that would be, there aren't rare items.
I'm just gonna buy a first level
I'm
gem. It's fine.
happy to do a loan.
You don't have
There you
access.
go.
You don't have access to
1-to-1. I
rare
wouldn't charge
No
it.
interest?
No interest. Come on, it's the old man. He wouldn't.
It's fair, but then I have to now. Cordelia has to spend time trying to get that thing that she just learned about a couple of months ago, and realizing that money is in fact cash rules everything around me. Dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah.
And then you have a friend that is.
Banco.
El Banco Novell.
I was gonna say. Very good. Novell time.
I think I'm just gonna get a fun.
Nice that you-
We have fun.
Thanks,
I'm gonna get a first level spell gem because I can afford it.
It's like
Oh,
a
yeah,
D8,
no,
I think. It was a D8.
I care.
I rolled a
Right?
13.
I like
Just no one. Wait, modifiers.
multipliers.
No.
That'd be a
You have a
nerd.
plus
That'd be a
7.
nerd, baby.
It's funny because I was in the shower earlier
Alright.
practicing a voice for a character you guys are going to meet, and there's a good chance I won't even have to use
Oh,
it.
no.
Tonight. No, I'm so ready to use it next week.
Okay.
I'm having so much fun. It's just like, yeah, I was practicing a voice. It could be next week, though. It's fine.
I figured tonight was a fuck around night because we've earned it after spending
Yes.
six weeks or whatever.
Yeah, in that house.
Mansion.
Yeah, no. Vaudry takes the whole party on a bender.
Again, you guys know I'm cool to totally fucking pull a session out of my ass to have fun, okay? I'm down. But yes,
I just want to see if it's possible to get this gem like embedded into like a glove. Cool.
yeah, if you want to go see Pounding McHammer, he might be able to help you with that.
Cool. Then I'm gonna do that because I love seeing my little man.
It's just funny 'cause you know Pounding McHammer doesn't sound like that.
In my mind, he does.
Yes, because he's a
Because
dwarf.
he's got a mech.
He's a dwarf. But
No, it's because his name is Mac. I'm a
The way you're saying it, there would be a Mac.
Mac. I'm a Mac. You're right. You're right. Because Mick is Irish. Mac is Scottish.
Yep.
That's
So
right.
yeah, so he's if anything, it's Irish. But yeah, if you want to go see Pounding McHammer.
Okay, well then I would like to go see him and see if he can, put the spell gem I just bought into the thing.
As you come in, he's just like hammering. You don't hear nothing though. He's just hammering away.
But there's no sound coming from
no
it?
sound coming in. As you guys are looking at it from the door, there's no sound. There's
That's
hammering.
intense.
There's sparks and stuff. There's no sound.
Alright, I gotta know what's up with that. Like,
Are you going to then?
hell yeah. I'm gonna stealth in though.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me a. I need to roll dice. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
I have to decide with Pounding McHammer's.
Because like, at this point, I see him
Of the
hitting an
first
anvil
levels,
without
which
making a
ones?
sound
You
like
think I
challenge
should sort
accepted.
Not Hunter's Mark.
Alright. Fuck.
I rolled low, so.
Okay. So, I mean, I do have a decent modifier. By 2 did not roll the best. Hold on.
His
Tech
perception is not
That's what I
super
thought,
super
yeah.
great.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let's
because
see. So,
They have a rough
You're
stat
gonna try
bar.
casting it as a ritual.
It's kind of awesome.
Not you're gonna save yourself 10 minutes.
oh wait.
before
I'm
casting two
looking
actions.
overlooking it.
That's swap.
Stealth. Is that for sound?
Plus we need crap.
Yes, that's for sound. Oh, that actually helps. I get advantage on that.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, because you're pulling for boots or whatever.
There we go. I got a 20.
Okay, yeah. You feel hidden as fuck. Do you approach Pounding McHammer?
Hey.
I'm standing above him.
Do you
I'm just kind of standing above him, watching him hit it.
do you say something from across the room, or you walk up on him?
Mr. Hammer, I got a cool job for you.
Nothing back.
So at this point, I go.
Ding dang, and see.
I go. All right, now you gotta tell me how you're doing that. Like I'm above.
You're above him.
Directly above his
You're
head.
directly above him.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out how tall are you?
I was gonna throw a meme out there.
3 Jawas.
I am.
Two bald eagles and a French fry.
I was gonna be like 6, 7. No, so I am. Fucking. I don't remember what I wrote. We'll just give him a generic like 5'9".
5'9".
Yeah.
Okay, he's pretty. Yeah. To you, and he doesn't hear. You don't hear nothing. He doesn't hear you, but you can kind of feel maybe there's an interference going on.
Okay.
Arcana?
Yeah, roll Arcana.
That's not my wheelhouse.
Base roll 16.
Pretty good.
That's 17.
He's got a suppressive bubble around.
Oh, he's got undares on his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna have her say that. Oh, he got undares on his ass. Okay.
I'm gonna stop being something. I'm just going to just scream at him.
Cause that ain't gonna work.
You scream.
I just wanna try it.
He just.
So I just
Hammer it away.
love the in-world camera angle of like him hammering from his angle. It's like looking up at him. Then there's just me just screaming at him.
I assume like you're doing full vampire face too, like
Yeah.
the fangs are out, your eyes
exactly.
are glowing.
Just like fully.
And you're Lucifering as hard as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Based on Cordelia's familiarity with Undare's sanctum, can she just be like, dum 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 dum, like on the glass?
Yeah. And you knock, and it like kind of ripples out into the bubble, and we see it like bounce off, like the sound waves kind of bounce off.
Yep.
And how he like stops, he turns, and you see him turn, June, and you see his mouth move. He's like, and he pops the bubble. And he's like, "Do that!"
I like to imagine my screams just dying because I'm running out of breath as the bubble fades.
You're like over, you're like,
like that.
Hey,
Like just a little drip.
and he like looks up and goes,
your face.
"Oh, dude, you're here too, man. What's up?"
I love him so much.
I didn't see you guys come in.
no, you didn't hear nothing, huh?
No, I got the bubble. The neighbors, they complain a lot. I pound a lot.
I assure you, they're going to complain more in a few minutes.
Yeah.
What's your
What do you mean?
I wanted to experiment, and I just screamed at you
Oh, yeah.
as loud as I could. Should I scream that I'm fine to make them not worry?
Nah, you know what? Let them worry a little bit. Fuck them.
All right.
Hammer? Chill the fuck out! I got a baby trying to go to sleep.
Fuck your baby.
Sorry about your baby, dude.
Baby, dog. That sounds gnarly, man.
Yeah, that totally sucks. You have a kid or whatever, man.
That's why I never
Hey, you
had.
should have worn condoms.
That's why I never had.
No.
God damn.
God damn.
That would be a Vodger response. What's up, Cord? What's going on?
I got a real nut scratcher for you. Can you put a magical gem inside of this gauntlet that I wear? Maybe put like a nice little inset
Okay,
for
you're
it.
tall, right?
Yeah, I'm about 3.5 Jawas. That's actually too tall.
6,
That's very tall.
Like 2 and change Jawas.
Okay. So he reaches up. I mean, he pulls you down. He grabs. Yeah, because he's a dwarf. You know, he's a
He's
tiny
strong.
guy. So he grabs your gun. He pulls you down because he fucking.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, no.
He pulls. He looks in real close and he goes, "What kind of gem?"
Oh, it's a spell gem. Look how pretty it is. It's amethyst. I
Yeah.
like purple.
And then he twists and the fucking whole gauntlet comes off. Like you're not even.
Hey!
You weren't even sure how he did it. He just moves
How
it.
come
in.
everyone can take my
He's like-
heirloom off of me?
It's like a lock, you know, or
Yeah.
slides back, and you're just like, and it comes off, and you're like, "Well, I didn't even know. I didn't know you could do that."
It's like
Your
Jackie
whole
Chan's
armor
in
is
the
out.
part
I
of
will
it.
I will give you this because you're the god, so you should know this. The Sun Elves had these like button press they basically have like a series of little tabs
Yeah.
on places so that stuff can churn into
Okay.
place.
Yeah.
So you can just say that he looks at it and goes, "Oh, it's right here." Dink, dink.
I picture him just being like,
Dribbles a gun.
Yeah, he like barely touches it. Like his hand glides over it and it just slips off.
I just imagine him being like, "Nah, my people have been doing that kind of stuff for 10,000 years, bro. It's not that complicated."
Yeah, he's like, I ain't seen something like this in a long time, bro.
I imagine him, he goes like, whoa. Yeah. And he just like glides his thumb and he just comes apart.
Yeah.
In my mind, my imagining for this is that Cordelia's armor is held together with a bunch of those Hanayama metal puzzles.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, he looks at Cordelia and he goes, "All right, give me the gem.
Strong.
Give me the gem."
Okay. And she just sort of reaches into a pocket and hands it to him.
And he like, in the same way you were like, it has like things you can touch. He just like starts spread. He's like, "It's been a while, but I think you just gotta touch it here, and you gotta do this." And like the gem, like almost like the gauntlet, like slides open like a place you didn't even know existed.
Like a fucking infinity gauntlet.
A spot you didn't know could even be there. It just like unlocks. It's like,
bro is a tech priest over here, just like doing mechanical shit that we don't even know exists.
you know, I read my father. No, hold on. My dad one time? He was telling me, and he's like, "I've never seen one, but this is how they work. And this is how it works, man."
That's awesome.
By the way,
So then you gotta upgrade my armor then.
Oh yeah.
By the way-
theoretically,
Quest line established. Upgrade my armor.
by the way, y'all, a level 1 spell gem is a lapis lazuli, which is a very pretty blue.
Fuck yeah, beautiful.
It's
One
like
of
one
the
of the
bluest-
bluest, most
It's
like intense
extremely
looking
blue
minerals.
flex.
Whoa, okay. There we go.
That's my favorite gem from Steven Universe.
It's up on the stream.
so.
My
Gorgeous.
my favorite
That's
gem
in
is
your
the Neko.
Wait. Are you being serious? Because I can't
No.
remember. That's okay.
He looks over at Cordelia and he waddles back and do the dwarf waddle. And he like again he just reaches up and just with a couple touches, slides it back into place.
Yeah, I do some Samus bullshit where she's just the camera looks at her looking at herself.
I play out
Sometimes
that
you just
upgrade.
make grease.
Yeah. My favorite dude, Ed. Bring your stuff back and I'll see what I can do.
Do you want to comment on the fact that my shit's adamantine? Because like I did receive my Varia suit while he wasn't around.
Yeah.
I gotta get the gravity suit, baby. I need to have the. Well, I guess the ring of swimming.
He definitely would comment on how cool it is and how nice the armor actually it is.
It's a slightly different color than it was before.
I don't know who got to do it, but they did a great job.
I gotta show Kate my drawings.
I like that.
Oh, that's
Team's
sweet.
like,
He's not even like jealous of his customers.
Oh no, man! Not a big hammer. Well, he loves his job and he loves what he does.
He's a pure soul.
Yeah.
You got me. They give her too much lipstick.
All right. Anybody else want to go anywhere else? I know we're fucking around, so what do we want to do?
I do want to just put one small append onto the scene. I don't want to do anything with Pallimustus Hammer because there's nothing I really need done right now. But as the scene is ending, Vaudry kind of just floats in on Nimbus and goes, "Hey, I heard Dalton break his leg. He okay?"
I was just trying to piss off things.
Okay. And he just cups his hands and prestidigitations.
Yeah.
You might get a sound ordinate for that one.
Oh man, that's terrifying.
What do you guys? There's also Miss thick ass Miss Frizz. If you guys want potions,
Always.
Thick Frizz?
Thick Frizz.
Always got good business, Thick Frizz.
She is known, Thick Frizz. There's also like other, there's the fights. There's all kind. There's the what did we do last time? There's
Always fight for money.
LeVar Burton's bookstore. Don't forget about that.
There is the theater. There is the high racing. Pretty much. There's the boat racing or I guess the sand skipper racing. There's a big race going on tonight.
What is the move speed for a sand skimmer, and could I enter on Nimbus instead?
I'll do a fight.
Yeah, you want to do a fight?
Yeah.
Actually, a fight could be fun. I didn't get to fight the
I fancy a
boss,
scrap.
so like, yeah, no.
Yeah, let's go for a
Heck
scrap.
yeah.
Let's change around my spell one more time. Then,
It's just
'cause I got-
we have woken up in the morning and actively chosen violence.
I have to ask again, how many half elves are we? All of us
All
except
of
for
us except for
Boone.
Boone.
I'm not.
Yeah,
You're
Oh,
not.
Dom here doesn't know.
Yeah.
Up here don't count.
I wasn't any type of elf even when I was human.
Man.
God damn it, that's so good.
Well, everybody's cousin to me, I guess.
Yeah.
Cuz. I saw a motherfucker with a truck today with a fucking Instagram sticker that says "Not your cuz." Like, you're white as fuck, aren't you? And I was like, "Yup."
I'm not your cuz, friend.
Me, yo, buddy.
I love it when white people use AAV and just be like, "All right, well."
I love when they use it wrong.
That's funny.
Yeah. When they use it in a way that lets you know, I
Oh, you.
I hate you.
I hate
I hate you.
I'm not your cuz.
The
blood.
wrongness of what you have said lets me know that you are an unworthwhile human being, and I hope at least 5 cars hit you at once.
Wow.
Use my strong hand.
My strong hand.
Honestly, those
Alright, Christian.
Drive safe, everybody.
Those funny stupid, like arm poses.
Dylan. Use my strong
No, don't, so you can kill that guy. The guy I made up right now.
This is the officially
Alright,
sanctioned
cool.
person who owns the stream saying "Drive safe,
I will say-
everybody."
Last time I was able to kill my quarian in one hit, so you can hit me with something that's like
Yeah,
stronger.
I will, for sure. I got you. So, who actually all wants to fight?
This is us three, right?
Mhm.
Just you 3?
You want to be in? You want
If I
either
lose,
y'all
I
want to
lose,
get in a
that's
fight?
fine.
Yeah, let's get in a fight.
But
Boone wants
I
to
want-
fight.
Let's get in a
I
fight.
think it'd be fun to go against like a high profile
Let's
hit.
get
I
in
have
a
a
fight.
question,
Yes.
Jason.
Yes.
My mastermind ability lets me assist someone at a range of 30 feet. Is it possible for me to do that while watching the fight?
30 feet is. I'm trying to imagine how big of a fucking arena would be. Even a small one.
I
It
suppose I
looks
could
like a
just
cage.
join the fight.
Yeah, if you want to do that.
I'd say a ring would probably be what, like 20 by 20 feet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it would be 10 feet out beyond. Yeah, I could say that you could probably use it.
I
from
just
30
like
feet.
the idea of Duke like thieves canting to
Oh, Dalton will use the ring.
Dalton like tactical info or whatever. I don't
I
know.
like that. Yeah.
I like the idea that he tries to do that with Vajri, and Vajri's like, dude, what the fuck are you even saying?
We're we're both trying to use like thieves can't sign language, but to you just looks like gang signs.
Vajri just starts doing Naruto jutsus with his hands back at you,
Oh.
like,
Yeah.
Alright, so
That's our secret, Cap. Thieves can't are gang signs.
Chris, you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got something.
Rated
Cool.
E for
Okay, let's do it.
Now I'll add stakes this fight.
Uh-huh.
So if I get taken out, I pay the medical bill to get brought back from whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna method act for
I mean,
a
it's
second.
not. This is not like a kill fight.
Well, yeah, that's true. They do. There's
This is-
something there to protect us from.
You'll
that.
say
Yeah,
you'll pay for
I'll
the cleric who is overseeing the fight.
Pretty much, yeah. So basically, I earn money or I lose money. Either way, is kind
I
of.
think technically, what did I say? To keep it, it's technically a mirage.
Keep it a buck.
Yeah, it's technically a mirage chamber. So what you have is you go in and
Oh right, okay.
you get into it's like a seat that has roofs on it, and a projection would come up on to a screen.
Let's see.
It's a
And,
danger room
it-
situation.
Yeah, you could feel the pain, and it feels real. But if you die, you don't actually
Cool.
die.
Okay, bet.
You guys actually have one of these in your
Do we
tower.
have? Do we get to customize our character?
I mean, you can always customize your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, there actually is a.
Well, that's fair. If you say it looks like me, then I can still do that
Yeah.
with
uh,
my
Okay.
hat.
What you got, Jason?
So as you enter the arena, the crowd remembers you. Like the announcer talks you up. The crowd was wild. And a humanoid man walks out, and then you kind of see him stand there, and he starts to twitch a little bit, and like cracks, and then all of a sudden, he's now a tiger man standing in front of you.
Oh shit! Let's go.
You were fighting a were-tiger.
Yeah, let's go.
The were-tiger.
So vampire versus were-tiger. Let's fucking go.
This is straight out of Sanguinary right here.
That's roll initiative.
Okay.
I got the 15.
I think he's got me beat. 12.
Alright. Pretty low. Does a 16 hit you?
16 does not.
Yeah, then he's gonna take one more swipe. 21 would probably hit.
That will hit. Yeah. Dog will hunt.
That dog will hunt.
Oh damn! They're fucking. I mean, I was gonna have him like barricade it, but like he could use the scimitar and it's a D6, but it's fucking called.
He can't do
They're
barricade.
D8.
He's a tiger.
Fuck that shit.
I mean, I got my own monkey shines. He can hit me with that.
She goes, "This is great."
Jesus fuck! You're about to get great.
All right.
Great. Well, let me roll some
My
damage.
murder bone is gone.
I'm looking for oh, okay. You take max damage, Christian, and you take 11 damage.
11 damage.
Slashing damage, and then it is your turn to correct.
Oh, hold on. Let me. I realized that for some reason I haven't had the long rest, so let me get that.
Yeah, please.
You said how much damage now?
11.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you asked for a tougher fight. So
Damage. I'm cool with that.
That's what I gave you.
Yep.
You did one shot the fuck out of that.
That's the thing. Is like
You one shot so many things. Though.
Yeah.
That's your job.
exactly. If I don't, every now and then, that's okay. All right. So
Also, remember, Boone, you can fly in this fight.
Yes.
So this time I'm gonna pull out the leech dagger and one of my silver daggers,
Okay.
and I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark. Where the frick? That would be under. There it is. Hunter's Mark. Bonus action to use one of those charges. And I'm going to
Also,
go.
did anyone bet on this fight?
I can.
I'm gonna bet 100 gold on my boy.
Here you go.
I'm gonna go first attack, bonus action, leech dagger. I have a decent amount of HP to make back.
I want to bet 300.
Okay.
And give him advantage if he needs it.
I'll take it. And that means I can get sneak.
I'll bet 500 on the boy.
Okay.
Hell yeah, we are all. Oh Jesus Christ, that's right.
You're basically just gonna double your money. It's the easiest thing. Alright, so I guess roll with advantage and either now sneak attack.
I'm gonna bet some monies.
And this is the dagger, right?
We're all
Yeah.
counting on you. Good luck.
Good luck.
That's much better. All right. First I rolled a 5, then I rolled a 19. I'm like, let's go.
Okay.
So-
19 will hit.
So, yeah, base 19 hits. All right. I don't need that.
Of course, it's if at this level.
He could be fast as fuck. I don't
400p.
know. Let's see.
And the DM
so,
could have changed it, too.
That's
Yeah.
true, and I do. I have things on the fly for
Is
sure.
that the D4? That is the D4 plus 4 sneak attack, and then the necrotic is an additional D6.
Tacitus cannot do extra damage. He's
Who
too,
the frick
he's
is
too
that?
far away.
He's too far away.
Oh, that's right. It's
Just
another.
in case you wanted to know.
Yeah, it's okay.
This thing has a fuck ton of life, but I'm so worried.
It's not going to be a crit this time, so.
Take it from me.
Let's see.
Right, because
So,
it went first, thankfully.
Wow, my forehead's getting really shiny.
that's kind of awesome.
I can, like, blind people with my stream now. It's crazy.
It's Tim puts lotion on his head. You guys didn't know.
11.
He waxes his head.
Not for you.
It's just a plate.
There's nothing on there.
Kind of due for a haircut, actually.
Dude, I feel you on that. I need to give myself one.
Which is
16 damage on the first swing.
16?
Yep.
Okay, that's not horrible.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot the hunter's mark.
I believe one of the B-Wings did not.
Oh yeah, there's more you can open up.
How much
but
does
wait,
hunter's mark?
there's more.
Well, wait.
Kevin!
Where the frick is it?
Oh, also, before you guys, everyone leaves, I need to get your passive perceptions for next week.
Fight. Okay.
I know a couple of people have put it in the chat, but no one's very much.
What is passive?
Oh, there it is.
It's just your
10
skill
plus.
plus
Yeah.
10.
Yeah,
18.
mob. Oh, nice.
It's always been this
You
case.
put it in the Discord.
Oh, okay, so it's an additional d6 on top of that. Okay.
I assume because expertise, I still get to keep for passive.
16
Yeah.
plus.
Oh yeah.
It's just whatever you would add to the number plus 10.
So, 17 altogether.
17 damage?
Yep.
Alright. And we said that's how much damage you do. How do we do the dagger? You get a d6 back, or what was it?
I can't remember. I think
It was a D6.
I'm eating this, Rob.
It's my recollection.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a d6.
I need to eat more.
that makes sense because I think it works the same way that the bite does, which is
Yeah, I modeled it
Hell.
after the bite,
let me see how the bite ruling works.
which is I think it was a bigger tank.
Yeah, but let me see. So, vampiric bite. So your rate is equal to the piercing damage dealt with bite. So it would be the piercing damage
Okay.
plus the necrotic.
Okay. So all of it?
No, because then there's the sneak attack and the
Right.
hunter's mark.
Okay. How much was that?
No. So let's see. It was a 1, and then so it was a 1 and a 4, plus 4,
So 9.
9. Thank you. So I got 9 back.
Okay. Not bad at all. That's almost all of what you took.
Yep.
So my passive perception is
Put it in the Discord for me, please.
All right, so that back in the fight. What's he got?
All right, it is his turn.
Roll poorly. Daddy needs a new coat.
oh no.
All right, so the second attack, the first one's going to miss.
Okay.
The second one is going to.
17 is my AC.
Yeah, it's a 24.
That'll hit. Yeah.
He's going to claw attack you again.
All right, bet.
Like, there's no point in him biting you in this because you can't fucking get.
That would be so sick for him to get what type of
you
like,
take
trophy, though.
9 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it just in a Mirage chamber, it doesn't make sense for you to be able to catch lycanthropy.
Yeah.
It defeats the whole. But yeah, he misses the first one. He hits on the second one, and it's now your turn again.
All right. So this time I'm gonna hit him with both daggers. Let me make sure I understand how Hunter's Mark works.
Should be once you hit a target.
Is it each time?
After they've taken damage, yes. So the first time should not have taken that damage. If they had not taken damage yet.
Well, I guess hold on. Let me
It's fine.
No, I did it correctly the first time. I just want to make sure that if I use my bonus action to attack, it might proc it again.
Yes, it should.
Okay.
Are you talking about Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime you roll damage dice against that person with a weapon attack.
All right. So that is a natural 20.
All right.
So that means it's just going to be without rolling. Let me count it out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's
We
a lot
got
of numbers.
4. 6 is 10. Plus 3 times 6 is 18.
So 28.
28. Then I'll roll.
I've been thinking about it. I need to make like stream effects that do like a sound bite and a thing pops up when you get a crit. It'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Especially if we can like eventually do customized
Then,
ones for the character.
20 on top of that.
Oh my god.
We could do it right
40.
now.
Wow.
You could just make a separate one for each character, Rob.
Each dagger was thirsty today.
So you're not at full health, obviously.
Yeah.
The dagger seems very happy. Mitchell, what the fuck are you doing?
He's being a boy.
Yeah, and then you're gonna offhand attack it.
Oh, still alive?
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
It does look bloody though.
Okay.
I thought we were doing non-lethal, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing non-lethal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have a non-lethal attack in mine.
Well, it's
Yes.
like a Matrix / danger room situation. In a way.
Mitchell,
He's baby.
Okay.
Thank you for the lurk, Marcellus. Always good to see you.
There it is. Silver dagger. 14. So,
It's-
19 hits?
Yeah, so it is silver, you said?
Yeah.
Here's be lurking.
Fierce.
He's there. He's
So,
lurking.
D4 plus D6. 2 is 4. Then no proficiency because it's a bonus. So another 4 on top.
Okay, so how much total for the second attack?
4.
4. Alright. So 69 damage so far.
Nice.
Nice.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. It's gonna double attack you again.
We don't love that.
God damn it. God damn it. The high was a 16.
That neither will hit.
Yeah. Your turn again.
Round 2 for him.
Oh.
Jump on top of his weapon and go, nope. Gotta be quicker than that.
You didn't say the magic word.
Ooh. Alright. I don't think a 8 would hit him.
It's not gonna hit.
Okay. Offhand attack.
I'm glad that you're using a silver weapon.
Yeah.
I thought I had you. You're like, oh, my offhand weapon's a silver weapon?
Can you have advantage on that attack you missed?
Yeah. I rolled particularly bad. I got a 1 and a 3 on the first attack.
Oh.
The second attack, though, I got an 18 to hit.
It would.
There we go. At least I got a 10 on that one.
Okay. 10 more damage. Alright, it is now its turn. Well, his turn. It's a he.
Yeah.
I shouldn't keep calling it it. It's not big dog.
Gender.
It did get that 20 though.
There we go.
Long by
I'm gonna
bulb.
roll the second one just to see. That one wasn't that one, so I did get a nat 20 though.
Yep. That's fair.
So you're gonna take 8 plus 16 plus 3, I think. So 19 damage.
19? That's pretty nice.
Even though you were back at health, full health again.
Yep.
You get a sense, a feeling from the dagger where it's excited, but then it's confused.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like, yeah. It doesn't. You can't. Again, it's not like a thought. It's more of like a vibe. Like,
Yeah.
About anything. Like not even a full emotion. You're getting. It is. It is starting to be a little bit more awake than it ever was when you first picked it up. Okay. But it's still very vague.
Okay.
You get. It's confused. So that was my nat 20. It is going to get again.
Okay. This time, I'm going to bite it and then stab.
Do a heckin' bite.
Give him the bite.
I'm going to swap the weapons so that the leech dagger is my offhand this time. Let's see. Frick. that would be a 13.
13 hits.
Fuck yeah. So I bite him.
Do we put charges on how many times you can use the dagger?
Yes. It's, my proficiency count.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. I mean, you're doing great with it. You're doing.
Well, I used it twice so far. Now
Yeah, now you're biting it. Yeah, no, you're doing fantastic. You keep taking damage and the dagger didn't.
Yeah.
Bite his ass.
No.
I also
Alright, so
yeah.
6 plus 2 is 8.
8. Okay.
Alright, and then I'm going to offhand with the leech.
Yes. Are you gonna use the charge?
No, I've used the second charge already.
Yeah. Oh, right. Because your proficiency was still 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go 4 plus. Oh yeah. 1. Yeah. So another 5.
Okay.
That was magical.
And you used.
Oh wait, 6 actually. I forgot it's a +1.
And you've used all of your healing stuff so far. Right.
No, I have one more bite left.
Right. All right, you can do it. That is proficiency bonus too. Cool.
Yeah.
One more heckin' bite.
So it's been a while since I played a damn hero.
Yeah, all good.
The 2 Mystic there. He was fun.
Yeah.
I
But
get to play him again. I don't have a job anymore.
it happens. This thing is fucked up. It's pissed off. It's almost fuming at it's like foaming at the mouth. It's so angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like, and then it's gonna come at you again.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I got another nat 20.
Fuck. Okay.
Damn.
Oh god
Got
damn.
me on the ropes.
And then that one's with an 11. So
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
that is only 16 this time.
Okay.
Come on, lad.
It is your turn. You're fucking getting real close now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kick his arse.
All right.
It's truly a test of wills at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in for my last bite.
I looked in Ovell for where I should cheer, and you know how you go to a game, like someone takes you to baseball the first time, and
It's
you
a-
have no idea. You have no idea what's going on.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay, that'll hit.
He's gonna coach you through the whole thing.
Nice.
So in gladiatorial combat, there are these movesets. That's when you want to shoot.
That actually makes
So
so
another
much
9.
sense with Noel's. Like, that makes so much sense.
score point. Come on
9 damage?
Yep.
Alright.
And then offhand with the leech.
Okay.
Trying to be.
Nope.
I felt bad. Last week I kept kicking Drumble because he was sitting down and I couldn't see him.
Bad.
I think he still loves you.
Yeah, he does.
16.
I think.
I wiggled him earlier.
He might.
If he did.
Trigger.
Well,
So that would be 22 to hit.
What did you hit?
Fucking 8. Oh, there we go. That would be 6.
6 damage. Okay. This thing is pretty fucked up. He's barely standing. He's kind of holding one arm. He's bleeding. And then he comes at you again. That's 20. Go.
Are you doing offhand sneak damage? Because the main one doesn't.
Oh, well, so because I'm biting, it's not sneak.
But you could have
and because
advantage.
Yeah, but when you're attacking again, you technically can't sneak.
What?
When you attack a second time, you can't sneak.
Why not? What?
You
Just,
can only sneak once per turn.
oh, because I haven't been
It's
incorporating
once
that
per
damage.
turn, not once per. It's not. It's not. It's not once per action. It's once per turn. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have to be your action attack that procs it.
That's fine.
I mean, you're close anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, for future reference, you can.
The first dexterity-based attack that hits them from you should do sneak damage. Because you should be able to apply the advantage I give you to that attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Though it will be your offhand attack is going to be a little bit weaker. I think.
So it doesn't get the.
You just don't have the dex, but you could still do the sneak damage.
But yeah, you still do sneak.
Okay.
So, but I did that with Albert because it's the first attack that hits you can do sneak attack.
That's awesome.
As long as
Okay.
it's dex based and you have advantage, yeah.
Yes. What is your ace? What is your ace?
17.
17. Okay, so these are both room to hit. They're not criticals though.
Yeah. I could still be in trouble.
8 damage.
Okay.
And 9 damage.
All right, that's it. You got me.
You got you.
Yep, I was
Oh
at
hell
14.
yeah!
Oh fuck!
It was close.
Damn.
If I had incorporated the sneak attack, I would have had him. Though.
Oh, next time.
I feel like you should have gotten it if you got the sneak attack, man. That sucks.
That's all right.
Vaudry.
Well, you would have had sneak attack each turn, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Would have been
Yeah.
additional.
That was my entire purpose of giving him advantage. Was so that he
Like,
had
we only
sneak
get advantage
damage.
on the one attack, right?
Yeah, but I was using an offhand each time, even on the last 2 bites.
But you would have had an advantage on the offhand attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Roman is.
Seriously?
Yeah, go
All
for
right,
it.
let's
I'm
go.
not going to punish you for not knowing a thing, you know?
So 9, and then I get 1 more roll.
9?
Nine
Okay,
damage.
okay.
Retroactively.
This is
Oh.
close. This is hella close.
Let's go.
Another 9.
Let's go!
Yeah, you knock him out. You
I
fucking-
do?
Oh, man.
Holy shit!
Before
let's
this
go.
last sneak attack, he was at 118 out of 120. So it was,
Holy shit!
yeah, this thing. No, and it was like I don't want to punish you for not understand, like for not doing it. You know,
Yeah.
like you have
Republican.
advantage. Tim was spending his whole thing giving
Yes.
you advantage.
Thank you, Tim. And also, I'm really proud to say I took down a creature with how much HP?
120.
I had 32 to start.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Let's go.
You asked for a challenge. I was like, I bet this.
It's
guy.
pretty
Yeah, I mean, yeah, normally I would have let it ride, but it was just like I had literally devised a whole strategy to
No, thank you,
allow
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Honestly, that's something I can take great pride in, but also I'm just happy
Yeah.
that I got your assistance on it. That's the reason why the fucking rogue squat.
Yeah, I want you guys to have all your things. I want you
Yeah.
to.
The god of time of Pallimustus just was like, just like grabbed the time stone and was like, hold on, he was supposed to be sneak attacking.
Yeah.
Wait a tick. I do like the idea that, like,
That's the reason why you're helping me.
you follow, you go down, he falls over, and the great enemy slain thing comes across the screen.
I'm nice. I do like Tim's idea. Like, so it's like
He just fucking
if
dusts
the
like
camera,
Marty.
you originally do go down, and the camera pans out, and it goes sees you guys in the crowds, and it goes beyond that, and there's just these 2 figures that are like they are bigger than life standing next to each other, and it's like that's some bullshit. You understand that how that like he was supposed to, and he didn't in time was like, and it's Hero talking to time. The god of heroes and the god of time. He's like, all right, I got you. He like rewinds it back, and then you end up getting a sneak attack and taking him down.
I can
instead.
actually envision it as like what the Duke did for Dalton just happened in IRL.
Yeah.
So that's literally what happened. Is like what I would have done would have actually lost the fight, but with the Duke's advice, I was able to sneak out that win.
Yeah.
So like I do like the idea of like 2 forces, like 2 greater forces, like having a squabble over like a cage fight is fucking hilarious.
Like,
But to give flowers to Tim and Duke there, like I think it's really cool that his coaching in game and IRL got me through that fight.
Yeah, I never thought about how, like,
that
I'm kind of an IRL mastermind in some ways, in that I help people know things.
all right, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
I feel like
Well, no, Boone goes.
though.
No, Boone gets the fun boots. Boone, Boone, it's time. It's time for some drunken ball Z.
Yeah, you can do that crazy, like kung fu movie style, like fly through the air as you kick them type shit.
Oh no, he has a different idea on this. You see, hovering on the ground is technically flying.
That's So if you reduce your move speed to 20, you can be flying pretty much at all times. That's what
Well,
Vaudry
you
was
have to.
doing.
Don't you have to land at the end of it?
Yeah, you do have to land at the end of the 20 feet.
If you just fly 20 feet in the air, you'll then fall and take damage. So don't.
That's not a
don't do
problem. Yeah,
that.
you're a monk at level 4. You've got slow fall.
Oh, you don't understand. That's not
Oh
a
yeah,
problem.
true.
I'm so concerned.
I'm too
About
drunk
it.
to. I'm too drunk to reach terminal velocity.
Yeah, I feel like if you drink as much as Boone does and you reach terminal velocity, you'll have a blood clot.
It's the other side of the coin of like Fry drinking a bunch of coffee and like defeating time. You're like the other way, like gravity. Just you fall like drunkenly, you know.
Yeah.
Boone just has that like drunk guy in a car crash, perfect muscular relaxation at all times. Like he can move around like the Zine from Street Fighter after 3 DUIs.
Okay. So
that
I'm
bullshit.
trying to find a thing
Well,
for you to fight.
that'll make me go.
Cheers, man.
Okay. Yeah, this is cool. John, you get to fight a mummy.
Ooh, fun.
You get to fight a mummy, my friend. But hold on. So I had this fun idea, and like, so the announcer goes off, and he's like, and we have Boone, and then it's like, and then we turn, and then the other side of the cage, and then it opens, and a ghost drifts out, and he's like, ha! I'm here. I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna fight everybody. And that's just like, dude, I fucking told you can't fight. You're a ghost. You gotta get the fuck out. You can't. We can't. No one's gonna be able to fucking hit you. This is not a fair fight. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, how am I supposed to make a living?
It's like, and then the mummy goes,
I'm sure I could hit him.
I was just like, you're gonna use my body, but not me.
yeah. And the body's chasing him, trying to put it back inside. The ghost is like, oh fuck, I gotta get out of here.
It's fucking Surcoat, my jacket clone from Hotline.
There you go.
Get the fuck back here, motherfucker!
Oh yes, yeah.
There you go.
Alright,
I don't want to kill it by myself. I'll need assistance.
Let's roll some dice. Roll me an initiative, John.
All right.
Okay. That's not good. Okay.
Okay. So we'll
Initiative.
Even hit through the fight. That's fun.
Yeah, oh sweet. That means I actually got my money back.
Yeah.
Actually made money. Apparently.
All right. 16.
You got what? Another 1,000? 16?
Yeah.
16.
You go first.
Okay. I want to slide under this thing I want to crab walk, slide under this thing using my boots, and then flurry of blows against its taint.
Roll me some attacks. I
Do
guess.
the speedball with his speedball, but with his balls.
They're just like things of dust.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's
Turbo-
too drunk to not be
It's
a
not.
sadist?
It doesn't
Or
matter
make it
whether it harms the enemy the way he intends. What matters is that the attacker.
Yeah. What matters
Is the fact that the mummy feels humiliated.
Exactly.
All right.
It's a power move.
All right.
It is.
And see, I'm doing flurry of blows here. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I'll do a flurry of blows
Okay,
here.
okay.
So, maybe 3 here.
Roll me some multi attacks.
Yeah, okay.
Don't inhale while you're under there.
Incredible.
I rolled an 8.
Have advantage. Have advantage.
Get that.
Fucking 8 again.
8 is still not going to hit, my friend.
Well, that's all I can do.
That's okay. It's time for that first of the flurry.
His balls are too fucking withered to hit.
Okay,
You've
22.
already punched them up into his body.
You found him.
Hit him. Roll me that damage, baby.
Okay. Remember, he's a mummy. You could pull his arm off and beat him with it. You have tap
6.
brawler.
6.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Yeah, 6 damage.
Are you adding your mod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can
damage
roll a
type.
1 on a damage die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only. I mean, they're only level 4. The monk stuff doesn't go up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, wait.
Okay, it is now the mummy's turn. All right, John. This thing is going to. It's going to glare at you. It's going to give this rightful glare. Roll me a DC 11 wisdom saving throw.
He's gonna look at you real mean, like.
13.
All right, so you do not you have to deal with that. It is going to fucking punch you with its rotting fist, though. It's going to try.
I picture your stink eye game is stronger than the mummies, and you just like counter him.
It just cuts back to a montage of Boone fucking trapped in the house, and he's just like, say shit.
Sean, what is your AC?
Shit.
My AC is 17.
So a 16 will not hit you. It is your turn.
I want to do flurry of blows again.
All right.
Fucking
Okay.
fucking
20.
melt this guy.
That's a 15. That's 25.
Yeah,
That's a
25
great
will hit.
question. Hey, Jason, real quick, do another question, just
yes,
about the earnings.
I bet 400 on Dalton to win.
Whatever, you get twice as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a 5 damage.
5 damage? Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to do... I've learned from James not to worry about fucking...
What did I win for the fight? I didn't bet because I was fighting, but do I get any earnings from winning?
Yeah, if you win a fight, you win 300 gold.
Cool.
Like,
You said, what, 5 more damage, John?
5 damage, and I just rolled, my second one I just rolled 23.
That'll hit.
300 against 300.
5 damage.
Alright. You done?
No, I've got one more.
Yeah, Christian, you got your name.
And, 8.
Oh, yeah.
8 more damage. What, 8 to hit?
8 to hit.
Yeah, that was a miss. Alright. Dalton's legend is starting to become the man with the silver streak is what they call you.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, nice.
Alright, it's going to come at you, John. It's going to glare at you again. Make me a DC 11 wisdom saving throw.
Glare at.
I don't have anything, right?
Your wisdom. Your wisdom.
15.
15, alright. You pass, and it's going to punch through.
Thing that goes on here.
John, I assume a 19 hit you?
Yes, the 19 is
4, probably. I will.
I saw it over here.
Check.
Okay, hold on.
Find
Roll
shape.
it. Let's see.
You probably have a
I'm gonna check.
John, you take 5 bludgeoning damage, 6 necrotic damage.
So
Make a DC Constitution 12 saving throw for me.
45.
do any numbers.
Roll good.
That's an 8.
An 8, okay. You're cursed with mummy rod.
Oh,
And you can't regain hit points, and its hit points maximum decreases by by 10 for every 24 hours that lasts. Like this is
It's a fake one.
it's not actually you're actually going to suffer this because it's not actually happening to you, so you don't actually have to worry about it.
So you feel super icky.
Yeah, you feel gross.
Yeah.
You are cursed as fuck right now.
Yeah.
Your skin and everything is feeling real uncomfortable.
Well, that just made me angrier.
It is now your turn.
Flurry of blows again.
It goes in box.
Jason, is this your gorgeous D20?
Yes.
16.
Back under the couch.
I was so worried, but yes.
16.
16,
Nice little spin down.
Oh, that would be mine. Thank you.
16 will hit.
Sorry, no, no.
That's good.
Protection.
8 damage.
8 damage. Yeah, it's part of the set, Christian.
I was really excited when I found it because I thought it was.
Yeah.
But also the way that it hit my light on my phone, it like glowed that beautiful purple. I was like, whoa.
Anyway, let me finish this one after that.
Yes, by all means.
I'm getting distracted. Trying to look for the dice. You said 8 damage. The dice goblin took over. John, you said 8 damage?
Yes, 8 damage.
You just realized.
All right, it is now the mummy's turn.
anniversary for the last few.
Rob, can I crack that spirit?
It's all yours.
The mummy's turn. He's going to miss you, but you still need to make that DC Constitution saving throw. No, you can make
I was hanging on to it
DC
in
11
case you
with
needed it.
throw.
I just might. Thank you. I
Lots of
just
dice.
want something to
It's going
take
to glare.
apart.
You know what?
Oh, there it is.
18.
All right, you're good. It's your turn.
I want to do flurry of blows.
Yeah. Use all of your fucking your key points. There's no reason.
Okay.
That's why I'm like,
That's an 8.
Make
Why,
it.
why does this thing keep rolling ones? God damn.
Put that in jail, bud.
Yeah, throw that die away, pick a different
Yeah,
die.
I-
It's dead to you. It's in hell now.
Yeah, that thing's being weird.
Reroll that fucking die.
Okay, 17. That's
Yeah,
better.
fucking hit. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta put a dice in
I've
jail,
really
man.
forced my body to sleep.
Hey, you know what we need to get for the new apartment? Rob?
Mm-hmm.
A dice jail.
If I gotta force myself
We
to sleep, I
should
gotta-
make.
I have a dice jail.
So
Ron gave me
it's
one
not
years ago. I gotta
forced,
find
you
it.
literally just-
Okay,
it's
one
just
Single
like-
occupancy plastic
Oh no,
dice
we
jail.
need to get like a big
Yeah, my mind is autonomous.
We gotta get
It
like
just
a
doesn't want.
box.
I-
Christian, can you 3D print us a dice jail?
Yes.
A
yeah.
communal dice jail? Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So, but after living with Nate and Matt, I basically had to like train my brain to shut the fuck off.
Yeah.
Alright, what you got done? What damage you were rolling?
Oh, right.
I slept on the couch as they partied.
8. Actually, no, 5.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, this thing is bloody.
Or dusty.
Or dusty, yeah, it's dusty.
Like dust is falling out of its taint, like it's hissing dust
John,
on him.
make
Like
me that save. It misses.
That's my secret.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, make me a save.
Which save?
Wisdom.
Wait, you mean to tell me you spent this entire fight just laying between the mummy's legs?
Yeah, he's JoJo punching the taint. Just
Yeah,
to prove a
but
point.
you haven't moved from that position. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
The zombie's in a weird position, trying to fucking get you, but.
I like the idea that like it tries to walk away and John just.
Did you just roll the big number and want to save it? Is what I heard.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm about to fight.
You're fine.
Okay. All right.
I love the idea that like, the mummy tries
all
to.
right.
That's your initiative.
The mummy tries to walk away and
roll
John
or-
is just like
the
this.
other ones.
10,
Yeah, I don't mind you
Seven-
saving it, but you got to use it for the next roll.
17.
17 will hit, yeah.
But you can actually re-roll the 20.
Oh yeah, that's an 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Your average is fucking carrying though. Honestly, I've been hearing like.
All right, John.
Eight.
Roll me that fucking check again. I'm gonna keep doing it every turn.
All right.
That's the reason why money's nasty.
Oh no.
This is the most
You
attention
failed.
this
That's
mummy
a
has had
4.
to pay to its
Ah,
job in
there you
100 years.
If the target is above, let's just say, where you could become frightened until the end of my next turn.
All right.
What did you roll? A what?
A 4.
A 4.
What's that monk are you?
Drunken Master.
Drunken
Which is
Master.
5 or more. It is also paralyzed for
No,
the
they
same
can still get
duration.
Oh
The
shit.
target when I say saving throw, it is sees on a saving throw. It is,
I'm pretty sure a monk will get scared of all for.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're paralyzed until
Well.
your turn. Until the end of this turn. If you, it's going to end this turn. You now get to try and make the save again.
Well,
And if you make the save, it's your whole turn.
But
But
you're
you
out
do
of it.
get up.
monk.
Wisdom saving?
Yes.
18.
Okay. You were free. You were no longer. It didn't even make you. You were afraid and then paralyzed. So it didn't make you. It didn't make you prone, so you
Yeah.
don't have to get up.
Yeah.
It's turn, but now you have. You've broken free. You are now immune to its glare.
Mm-hmm.
So all they can try to do is just attack you from now on. It only gets one attack every turn now.
All right.
That's wonderful.
Beautiful. Okay, so Boone is losing patience and brings out its sword and starts stabbing it. there.
Well, before that, you do take.
We're level 4, right?
Yeah.
Push it in, baby.
Let me push it first, but
Let me push it first.
I do like the
Oh, I rolled a fucking shit on that one.
We're sitting old 45. Up my street. Yes, and we're beating Dark Souls 3 for you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Past there.
The rusty iron ring lets you walk.
You take 15 damage.
Jesus Christ, I'm down to 1 hit point.
Now it is your turn.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna do flurry of blows with my sword.
Yeah, fucking stab the shit out of this dude.
18.
18 will hit.
30 minutes walking her through.
These are some close fights tonight.
Backstab.
Let's see. 8 damage.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Go ahead.
Like, so those concurrent eights is like...
John, you could kill this. You for sure could kill this time.
See, 19.
19 will hit.
I mean, I don't want to kill it. I just want to make it go away.
Well, I mean,
that this will be the same
Don't
thing.
worry, it's holographic.
Yeah.
Okay. 7.
Okay.
7 damage.
All right, John, let's go.
Do it again, Fram.
You are so close. I'm so
Natural fucking 20.
I'm so
Yes.
In that 20, you can do more than 6 damage.
And if he's
Yes.
rolling 8s.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
John,
That's his minimum.
How do
is
you want to
8.
do this?
Really?
No, his max damage would be 8 for a D4.
I want to get up,
D4 plus
turn him around, and just...
But he just
shame him.
He just fucking crumbles into pieces.
I'm like, oh, shit. Sorry, dude.
You turn him around, you kick him, he just turns to dust.
Yeah. All right.
I rush him to the local apothecary and
No,
yell
well,
like,
you didn't do it to him in real life. You're fine.
Oh. He's actually in they said they're mirage chambers.
Oh, right.
Which is also why you don't have mummy rot.
Yes.
I do like the idea of him running out with the hologram. It dissolves in his hands. Just, no,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
He kind of goes, oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I love the idea of Boone not apprehending that fact immediately.
Yeah. You felt like you were cursed, and then when you wake up, it takes a second to be like, oh wait, I'm actually not cursed.
Yeah. He kind of slaps himself back into, like, lucidity, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
How much money is
I mean, I don't know.
What are you about to do?
We need to cap.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
No, you don't, because eventually we can buy an entire like island.
Well, hold on. So here's my point.
Island compound.
I was an in-game millionaire once.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
And I've heard how frustrating it was for
Here's the thing. It has to do with the fact that I wanted a Count of Monte Cristo level of revenge on the bad guy. That being said, that's not necessarily his story arc.
I also would. This is going to be a weird take because I feel like I would be a hypocrite because in Tim's game on Wednesday, Chad is so fucking rich. Like Chad has almost 200,000 credits. Like I mean, it's
wow.
He
has literally cleared.
Well,
I vote for debt for
the mob.
We do have to qualify that slightly because in my system, a credit is equal to a silver piece, not a gold piece.
Still though, it was a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a 10x difference. If you're thinking gold, it's.
But I was still spending like millions of credits in the fucking game.
Yeah.
So I would feel like. So I mean, if you want to.
I don't think you ever spent millions.
On a fight, you could risk it all on a fight.
I might risk it all on the next one.
And again, the fucking no one bet on John, which is.
Oh no!
Did you bet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
That's why I asked.
What did you? How much did you bet?
500. So
Yeah, you got
1,000.
Yeah.
I didn't gamble actually.
Jim, do you want to go next? You did roll that 20, or do you want to?
I rolled another 20 after that.
It's true.
Jack saw it.
I did. I can confirm there were 2.
That's so many 20s that I can't.
So there's
I
20
can't make
should
it.
have been the first.
Yeah.
I can't make an argument
Whatever the
against
first thing
it.
she does is.
You go next, June.
Okay.
Fight.
I rolled the highest for initiative, and I rolled the highest
Hold on.
for an attack.
Let me see if I roll that 20.
What is my
That would be fucking
opponent?
sick. Hold on. What is opponent? Who was phone?
Who
Opponent.
was phone?
I had this. I think this might be good for
And then
you.
June fought the Hat Man.
Cordelia, make sure that you go for the jugular. It is where they are. Most creatures are weakest.
So Cordelia walks out, and did you win your last fight? You won your last fight, right?
Yeah.
I think almost everyone won their last
I'm
fight.
pretty sure we all won our
Tacitus
fight.
ate a bunch of gold.
Yeah,
with a
even
big fat
Tacitus.
Yeah, you pass this one. Be like 5 chicken burger or something.
Yeah, we might actually have to continue this. I'm going to keep going, but we're getting to 10:05, and I know you guys want to do it like 10:30. So we can do this fight for sure.
You guys can actually persist after we go, too.
It's true. Yeah, I guess you guys already went pretty much. So I think it was Rob who also still wants to go.
I would love to.
All right, Jude. So Cordelia walks out there, and you get some cheers because people recognize you from last time. And then you hear it. You hear, like, big...
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Big old clomping.
We love that.
And then the door, like, it's supposed to slide open, but it fucking, like, comes off its hinges. And fucking, out steps a fucking Minotaur.
Oh, okay. Is it the same one as before?
Wait, did you fight a Minotaur before?
Who fought a Minotaur last time?
I don't think anyone fought a Minotaur.
No one did? Okay. Alright.
So, they were fighting a lot of stuff, right? No one fought a Minotaur?
Hippopotamus griffin.
I have the fullest confidence in you, Cordelia.
So we got 500 for
500.
500 from...
I'm gonna bet 300.
That'd be awful.
Of course. Well, now, I always say go for the knees. It's got 4 of them.
And also,
WRs.
Also, Hunt, like talking about like money and stuff. Like one of the franchise I love, and I'm basing the world of Pallimustus. Like the main character Jason gets fucking rich as shit just for being an adventurer, and I'm like, it's like it makes sense in a world run by adventurers where you would be you would get rich from putting your life on the line from doing missions, and you would get a bunch of gold and experience and wealth and fame and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, in a world where having power like an adventurer in D&D does is possible, society would certainly function differently.
Yeah.
Like that type of person wouldn't have to like be beholden to most people.
Yeah, once you get to a certain level of power, you only have to answer to other people with that level of power.
Pretty
It
much.
makes sense for the essentially. All right, Cordelia, so you got your nat 20. I did not roll a nat 20.
We love that.
So it's your first attack or whatever you do first is going to be a nat 20.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Let's go, everybody. So
Smite.
actually, well,
Fuck out, dude. Full of Christian. Just go.
I like to think, and you can tell me I'm wrong, but I see like one of those like big hell demons from Doom Eternal where he's got like, you know.
Oh yeah, they come in and then they come up.
Yeah, he's like a big like.
Oh yeah.
What a small little.
Like he got loincloth and everything. That's the only thing. Fucking big, fucking tough dude. Fucking like nose ring, giant ass,
4 knees.
giant thick
Oh,
nose rings.
It's got.
He's a centaur or a minotaur?
Minotaur.
I it's only got 2.
Yeah.
But go for the knees.
Go for the knees. So.
He actually doesn't have any knees.
After the long rest, I resummon Tacitus as a cold boy.
He goes from Minotaur to just Tar.
And when he's like, glaring down at me and like kind of being like, she's like, okay.
And it's actually, Cornelia's tall, right?
She's 6'2".
So yeah, like for one of the few times you're looking up at a bit.
Yep. She's like, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So like the first thing she's gonna do is point at me like, let's go, big man, and Hunter's mark him like that for my bonus action.
I love it.
And then the cold damage is like Tacitus comes crawling around my armor like, you're not fighting one, you're fighting 2. Yeah, after we long rested, I decided to resummon this
Ice is good flavor.
So when the Great Mace comes honking on the ground, like ice goes up all into the arm, like changes the armor color to blue on that side.
I can imagine where it hits the ground and like.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
All right. Let's make this quick, big man. I got a lot of drinking to do.
I love Cordelia.
And then I will. So the Hunter's Mark requires. So I can't Zephyr Strike on him because that would require 2 different bonus actions, and I don't have that.
Actually, kind of me.
Yeah, that's how I do. And then I'm going to come and sort of baseball swing his whole fucking legs out from underneath him. Unless Tim wants me to do cold shot crap on a fucking crit. I don't know.
I mean, you should, right? You do the cold, you do the smite, you do the...
Oh, Tim says that a called shot should require disadvantage.
Oh wait, no. Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. So I will just swing out at him, and I will do a total of.
Well, yeah, but I always encourage flavor. You know.
That's what I was saying. Like you can just do the knee shot.
You can take the knee, but it's not gonna make him fall. Like
Make him in the fat of the thing, like try to knock him out.
It'll look cool in the cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh, oops, sorry, not 42. 50. I forgot my bonus. Sorry, I forgot that.
50. All right.
Nice hit.
Jesus fucking.
Good show.
Right then. Make Daddy some money.
I think it's turn then. Right?
Yeah.
It's turn. No.
And again, she can move this great mace around with one hand, like as if it was just like a regular little like dagger. She's like, "All right, now, what you got?" Free action to just. What you gonna do?
Ooh. Okay. It is going to raise its great axe. It's going to recklessly attack.
There it is.
He's a barb. We learned it. Barb confirmed.
Okay. A 27 hits you.
That does. Yeah, Caleb, it hits me. He's not here.
Hey, you just did 50 damage. Fuck you, alright?
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you?
What?
I rolled on 2d8. You take 3 fucking damage.
I love it.
It is now your turn again, dude, and this thing is way beyond bloody.
Well, yeah, she puts up the great mace.
I rolled a 1 and a fucking 2.
She puts up the
Do
great
you not
mace.
have a
Into her, like,
modifier?
When I say 3,
Why don't you have strength? Yeah.
Because there's the max of the first. And
Yeah. No, I take. Well, actually, hold on. Those are T.
Because Great X 2d12.
2d8. Yeah, they're 2d12. Hold on, I rolled the wrong dice. I apologize. I may have had some.
There's actually plus to that on top.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He still has strength also.
I may have had some things that
It's fair.
fall into my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, this is better. This is a much better number. You take 23 damage.
Oh,
that makes more sense.
Okay.
For 4d12 plus 4.
Yeah. I rolled 2d8, not 2d12.
Yeah.
I was looking at something on.
What was it?
You know what I was looking at? I was looking at the charge. I was looking at the
Yeah, so the gore.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm just since it's not my fight. I'm
yeah, no, for sure, and it's like fucking it's canon, non-canon.
Yeah,
it's filler.
Yeah.
So that's that. It's
time. It's time for Cordelia.
Yeah. It's time. Cordelia time.
She kind of takes the thing back, like the summons the Zephyr Strike, so that I can move the 30 feet if I must move away from him.
It's so many dice.
Yeah, it's a lot of dice. I'm real sorry.
Not bad.
That's not too bad.
What was it?
Does 18 hit him? Is the first
18 will hit him.
Fuck yes.
Damn.
Let's go.
The base actually almost does.
Wow. Okay.
You do know the numbers, huh?
I'm peeking.
Yeah. This is filler. No one gives a shit.
Yeah. This is the only time I would.
Yeah.
Once again, it's a fight that I'm just not in.
33 damage.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll definitely do it.
Yeah, from last time.
How do you want to do that? Yeah, it was 50, so it had 76.
She goes like, "It's been fun playing with you." It was like
space program.
Like take this, just drag the great mace through the sand. Shoryuken. It's like Shoryuken because that's.
But what if Fooly Cooly bong noise?
Yeah, just bong, bong, and he just goes.
You ring his bell.
And then
Ring that bell. Ring that bell.
Alrighty. You do something.
Alright, so I think Rob is it's worth him having his thing. That being said,
Yeah.
You guys want to roll out?
Is it cool if we pop
Yeah,
out?
for sure.
course.
You guys want to do your things before you pull out?
Yeah. Just
Yes.
preemptively.
Thank you.
Dylan, would you like to take point?
Yeah.
Also, if you want to bet on Rob before you go,
I do 100%.
I'm betting 1,000 on
I keep
myself.
forgetting to.
Yeah, I made.
I don't know if you're allowed to bet on yourself.
Am I allowed to bet on myself?
Yeah, why not? As long as you don't bet against yourself.
Okay, bet. That's fair.
If you bet, you can't. You cannot bet against yourself.
So how much do I get for winning?
What did I say? 300.
300.
Okay, great. I made a lot of money.
Yeah, not bad.
I made 1,500 gold.
I forgot to bet again. So what I'm going to do is I will bet. Fuck it. I won 300. I'll bet 300.
Rob.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob, how
Yeah.
confident are you?
I have all of my
Five
spell
levels of
slots. I have mage armor already active because I don't leave the house without doing that.
I see.
I have 50
like it.
foot fly speed, and I have both of my innate sorceries. So I have 2 minutes of fucking Gojo moves.
Novell is going to bet 2,000 gold.
Jesus, child-eating Christ.
I mean, in Tim's game, I think that one time I bet one of them
Storms and
80,000
fucking
credits.
squalls. That's 80, which is 8 grand.
8 grand.
That's
yeah.
eight fucking
I respect
G's.
it.
If he has it, to lose it, then he
Again,
deserves
I'm looking
it.
at
that
you
was
guys.
800 gold.
Because you're gonna be all right in there. You need.
So you put a Trask.
Vadri is just.
Yeah,
You know how.
I think you should have already picked the character.
You know how
before
I'm
I made my bet. That
extremely
feels a little unfair.
filled
You're just
with
like,
No,
lightning?
I honestly, yeah,
This is
I
the kind
already
of thing
was
that I
looking-
That was
need
just a
to
joke on my
do,
part.
or I might have a violent seizure and die.
Tell you what.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Your bet has no impact on
No
my
bearing.
fight for it.
Nor showed it. No showed it.
It shouldn't. Yeah, I'm not. You know me. I'm not gonna fuck you guys.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Vadri is just
I actually
so
want to
cheap
fight.
and
I just thought it'd be
Nimbus,
funny
like he's
to, like,
standing up
pivot,
doing like
be
the
like, oh, actually,
stretches
he's
and
playing
stuff.
Trask.
Doing that Goku one where it's like,
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, no, he's absolutely doing the Goku stretch on fucking Nimbus.
Little
Um,
Guko.
So since we're vamoosing,
Yes.
my favorite thing that I did was I got my money value to over 9,000.
Yes.
Fucking
I honestly
go.
thought it was higher.
He said.
Yeah.
I thought it was higher.
Yeah, it's not yet, but it's about to be because I have faith that Vadri will.
Which
Hey,
would
you
be
know what?
90,000 in my Wednesday game.
Yeah, which
Wow.
we have bought starships for less.
So go ahead. Who's going first?
And then
Or you?
yeah, I think like we'll just.
Mhm.
You did a phenomenal job kicking your monster's ass the last
Fuck yeah,
minute.
thank
That
you.
was super,
fucking got him.
Yeah, it
super
was
fun.
so close. We almost called it.
And sneaking up on the dwarf blacksmith was quite
Pounding the
hilarious.
camera.
Thank you.
Uh,
I guess my favorite thing, it was honestly being forced to use basically all my bites. My dagger's bites and my bites. I've never been forced to do that before. It was kind of cool seeing my character get pushed that far.
Yeah, the fucking this disparity between life points was like that creature had almost 4 times your health.
Yeah.
And you were just like, no, I'm just gonna keep coming at it. I'm gonna heal myself.
It's a red deck versus a life game
Yeah.
white deck.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
can
no,
call
it's
it life
white
game.
black
Yeah.
exalted.
So,
Yep.
so
Because
which
it's
is
hidden.
my shit.
Exactly.
That's kind of
Extort exalted.
I've given Flowers a 10 for saving me in and out of game.
That was great.
But also to Jason for like honoring my request for like give me challenge.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very satisfying fight. It was a fun flex. So those are my 2 favorite things of the night. And thank you guys.
Yep, y'all be safe.
Have a good fight.
Well,
Let us know who won.
Yeah.
Let me know if I get that 600.
If
Oh, you're gonna.
if Tim ends up wanting to fight a creature, I bet 500 on him as well.
If I can go next, just so that both of you are still in the room, I want to say for someone else, Jack was my real eyes and ears and my homie. We're looking for my stuff on the floor, but also just like making sure that I got my numbers. And he saw my numbers, so that
Yeah, I did. I seen it.
You were
Alrighty.
her witness. Twice.
And of course,
Good night, folks.
for myself.
I'm gonna do it.
We love you guys.
Alrighty,
On
it's showtime.
Tim's behalf, I will SWAT team from the side with Thieves Can't if he does fight.
Okay.
Okay.
Because he did for me.
For the record, before you guys leave,
Yeah.
Rob is going to fight a green hag.
Ooh, let's go. You get that.
Nasty bitch.
19
Brain
for my
versus Braun, let's
initiative.
go. Well, actually, Riz versus Braun.
Magic
Yeah.
versus magic, baby.
Yeah.
That's true too, but
Yeah.
the green hag is strong.
What did you roll?
19.
You go first.
Alrighty, so first thing I'm gonna do, Vajri floats into the arena on Nimbus, cracks his neck, looks and goes, yeah, so my friends are here watching. I think I'm gonna fucking show off. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate innate sorcery.
Okay.
So my attack roll, my spell attacks have advantage, and my DC goes up by 1 to a 17.
Ooh.
And then, you know what? I'm going to get 15 feet up in the air and open this fight with second level chromatic orb, choosing thunder.
Okay.
I want to see if I can make her deaf. So that is a 22 to hit.
A 22 will hit.
Alrighty, that is 3d8 plus 1 thunder damage. So that's 16 thunder damage, and that's my first turn.
Okay, 16.
Mm-hmm.
Beat him. Wait till after this.
Sometimes you gotta feed, baby.
Unless Tim, did you are you feeling a fight or no? I mean, either way's good. I was just checking. 16 out of 82.
Yeah, Duke doesn't feel like fighting.
Totally cool. All right, it is this turn. It is going to use this action.
Oh, I do want
Turn.
to bet 300 on this fight, by the way.
Okay. The hag turns invisible.
Hmm.
It is your turn, Roger.
All right. What I can do about it?
It doesn't attack you. It did take its action to do that.
She's moving so fast.
That
She's
is the
invisible.
classic hag bullshit.
Hmm. Give me a second here.
Use your perception to hear her cackling.
Oh, I don't need to hear fucking shit. Give me a second
Let's
here.
go, Rob. I'm excited.
5e. Give me a second. I'm just checking. I'm checking how Thunderwave actually works.
Well, and did we establish this was a 20-foot diameter ring?
Exactly.
I wonder if there's any children I can give my gold to. Is there like some sort of orphanage around?
Probably.
So I'd like to make a perception check to see if I can see where she's coming from first.
I guess this would
At
be
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh, absolutely disadvantage.
Let's see.
I mean, it's a 2 and a 4, so I'm going to cook my inspiration on this for the sake of pride. And that's a 15.
I'll say 15's high enough, or the finder.
Mm-hmm.
Roll.
And Vajri is going to play like he doesn't see her. Oh, wait, I don't have to aim. And he just hucks a thunder wave at a DC 17 second level thunder wave. Like, just off in her direction, no looking.
Keep up. Through the 19.
Yeah, I feel like if your spell is taking up, like, a fifth of the ring, a 15 will get you there, even if you don't know exactly where she is.
That is kind of what I'm betting on at this point.
I wish we had announcer guys, like in the pod racing scene.
And that one off anyway.
He goes for it. He's doing it.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna see, here's it.
Yeah, if I didn't have to do the announcer guys' voices,
Mm-hmm.
that definitely would be. Like, there is a play-by-play of the fights.
I mean, I'm a good voice actress. I can do it.
I'm gonna.
If you want to, go for it.
I'm going to pass turn because I can't do anything else right now.
Well,
Turn pass, folks.
Actually, wait. I am gonna do one thing. I'm gonna turn all of my currently available SP into I think 2 second level spell slots because it's 2. Is it 2? What is it? What is the exchange rate for those again?
sorcery points?
For SP to spell slots.
I have it. So you're trying to cast a second level? It's 3.
Cool. I'll spend 3 of my SP to get 1 of my second level slots back.
Oh my god!
And I'll keep the last one. And pass turn.
I don't believe it, folks. He's transformed his sorcery points into
I really got to ask you tonight.
Why?
I don't know. It's just weird. It is not that you are doing a bad job at all.
I don't care.
All right. It is my turn, Rob.
Yes, it is. I will say, actually, if you want to narrate for the hag.
No.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I have advantage. Right. Does a 21 hit you?
No, Caleb. Of course a 21 hits me.
I don't know, man.
I know, I mean, it's reasonable, but it's just always... no, Caleb is always a fun answer.
It's more fun when he's here.
It is, but even so.
You don't get a Caleb. He isn't get to be here.
Oh, Caleb.
Caleb's our friend from Tomorrow Night's game, and he often pops in to watch us on chat and interact quite frequently.
No, he watches us.
While we sleep.
While we sleep.
In our homes. All the time.
Minding our own business.
Rob, take 9 slashing damage.
Ow, motherfucker!
It is your turn. She's now visible again.
That's cool. Okay, so give me a second here. That's 25 HP. And then, okay, so bonus action, I'm going to use that spell slot I just got back for
we love spell slots in this house.
We do. We support our spell slots
We
here.
support spell slots.
To cast Arcane Vigor
Spell
and
slots, positivity.
roll two of my hit dice. So I get 10 HP back. I heal full from her attack right in front of her as a bonus action, which doing so triggers my Bloodwell vial and actually refills my SP.
Okay.
So I have full sorcery points again, which is I have an interesting question for you, Jason. If I use Transmuted Spell on Shocking Grasp and box her ears with it, can I potentially deafen her with thunder damage?
Yeah, why not?
Yes! I'll spend the sorcery point to transmute. My attack is at advantage because of my innate sorcery. See here, that's gonna be a 27 to hit the bit.
27 will hit.
Alrighty, so that is a D8 plus 1 thunder damage, and she can't take reactions. That's max damage. That's 9 thunder damage. Does that deafen her as I box her fucking ears?
Yeah, for sure.
And Vadri just floats back. That's 9 thunder damage. I literally reciprocated. And Vadri just floats back, mouthing out, "What's the matter? Can't you hear me? Dumbass."
Anything else?
No, that's my action, bonus action, and a lot of resources.
Alright. On her turn, she turns invisible.
What do you know?
That is her turn again.
Alrighty, so let's see here. Make a perception check. Let's see if I can see her. 16, can I see her? Or at least be aware of where she is vaguely? Alright.
What did you say, 16 this year?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she has moved about 10, 15 feet away from you.
Vadri lines up, and I'm going to do a lightning damage sorcerer's burst at her. So that's going to be a 22 to hit, and see if I get that. If I get that max damage roll, I get to roll another D8. Nah, fuck. That's just 5 lightning damage to her. And then bonus action. Oh yeah, no, that's fun. I use my last second level slot because that was a cantrip, and 2 of my remaining SP to quicken Witch Bolt on her. Second level. Alrighty, that is a 23 to hit her this time. And then is it 2d12 on the first one? Or, like, because I... Hold on.
It's not that long, I think so.
Yeah. Yup, an additional 1 for each level above 1. So that is... Wow, that's fucking 5 damage, but I'm latched on to her with it.
5 damage.
Yeah. The bolt is latched on. And I'm about 15 feet in the air.
I mean...
Your turn?
Yeah, I'm trying
Sorry.
to... No, I'm just...
Your turn.
Because she's technically invisible, but you have a bolt connected to her. So you can't see her, but you know where she is. But what is the actual wording of
The witch bolt?
Invisibility? Like it.
Has he been attacking with disadvantage?
Because it's the wording is he can't see her, so it's disadvantage, right?
Oh, yes, but it's negated because of my sorceress. My innate sorcery gives me advantage on.
You flattened it with your with that status.
Yeah,
I flattened it by just being so fucking magic it hurts.
Yeah, but my question is, if she attacks but if she attacks him, she still has advantage.
If she attacks him, she still has advantage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was my question.
That's fair.
Yeah, sorry, I was like just realizing what was being discussed.
Okay. A 21 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
You take 16 damage, Rob.
Alrighty, what's the DC for the concentration save?
16? 10? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's half.
10 since it's, yeah.
Alrighty.
Minimum 10.
I that with a 14.
Alright, it's now your turn.
Alrighty, so first things first, I'm going to use my bonus action to continue the witch bolting. Yeah, I'm going to use a different fucking D12. This thing just keeps wanting on me.
Yeah, roll a different one.
Alrighty, that's much better behaved. That's 8 damage on my bonus action. I'm at 16 HP.
A floozy over there.
We should ask Jack to make us like a skull shape to put the jail.
And then for my...
Well, we did ask for a jail, yeah. How much damage?
That's 8 damage on my bonus action, and then for my attack... I was going to say, since she attacked, she is visible now, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So then I have advantage.
You do have advantage. It is bloody.
Yeah.
She's bloody.
Cool. That's a fun baby. And since I've already got the witch bolt latched onto her, I'm going to throw a first level chromatic orb. And choose lightning damage. That is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alrighty, that is... I think it's... Give me a second, I actually have to look that up too. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's 3d8. Awesome. 1. Let's do an I'll roll 30 seconds. Alright, that's 8 plus force plus 1. So that's 13 more lightning damage on my attack to it.
Alright.
And Vajri just whips in like a semicircle around her on Nimbus, just pulling on the witch bolt the entire time.
Okay, it is its turn.
Alright.
And it's going to turn invisible and run away.
Cool.
Well, not away, but like away, out of your reach.
It's still got the witch bolt attached.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And I mean, there's literally nowhere it can go that's out of my reach.
Your
This
turn.
is a 20-foot arena.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She's trying to stick to her strategy. It's just, it's not working for her.
No, it's really not. Let's see here. Make a perception check so I have a general area to aim for. It's going to be a 16.
16 will hit.
Okay, cool. 16 perceives her, and then I'll attack. That, however, is much more than a 16. That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hit.
And that's going to be... It's going to be another first level chromatic orb. So it's another 3d8 lightning.
Okay.
9. 13. That's another 14 lightning damage, and then bonus action d12 from the spell I'm still concentrating on. That is another 4 lightning damage.
16 overall.
Mm-hmm. Man, I am so glad I reattuned to my staff. That +1 to thunder and lightning is just paying goddamn dividends.
It's going to attack you.
That's very nice for her.
At 24 hits you.
Yep.
You take 8 damage.
Oh, thank you, God.
Cool. What do you have?
8. My lucky fucking number. I get to
It
live.
is your turn, Rob.
Okay, so bonus action, I'm going to hit her with the witch bolt again, because I don't have to aim for that. It's going to be another 8 lightning damage. And then for my main action, I'm going to use a healing potion.
Okay.
4 plus 4, so that's... I get 9 HP back. I'm back to 17. I'm better than I was at the start of last turn. This is a good thing.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
I think it's just gonna come at you with its claws.
Don't do it.
A 17.
Just hits.
Okay.
I've got 16 AC. That's a guy.
Where the fuck is that guy? Just had it. $12 damage.
I'm still alive.
Your turn.
Cool. We're gonna repeat last turn strategy of apply continued damage plus Estus Flask. Oh, thank you, God. That is 13. I hit for max damage with the Witch Bolt.
It had 2 health. So, you killed this thing.
Vaudry just kind of floats down like...
Back, you sir. Tonight was definitely filled with much tougher fights.
And Vaudry just turns and in Primordial calls her an increasing series of slurs. Just increasing in intensity until for a moment in Cordelia's head she thinks in Aurora's voice, he's speaking fucking Sith. As Rauta just curses this thing out in every fucking language he knows.
The curses get blurbed in different ways.
Yeah, like the elven ones is just like a gentle like wind chimes noise. The primordial ones, it's thunder rolling. Common, it's of course normal beeps. And then celestial, it's just
I always like the bird noise as a bleep sound.
That's more appropriate for Dalton, though.
That's true.
Did you have luck?
Well, it would be crazy to do customized bleep sounds for every person.
I would like that.
It would be so annoying. That would make an already extremely difficult task just like the biggest headache.
Extrawork.com.
Jesus Christ, I just jumped to 2113 gold.
Yo, let's go.
If I were to release a censored edition of this footage, I would use the Metalocalypse guitar noise.
I love that one.
Either that or something from Star Wars could be fun.
Thanks, dog.
So I'm putting in Rob's Stuck of Victory out.
Mm-hmm. Because I thought well enough to use a potion of healing.
Potions, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to get Jack to put his thing in
I didn't know potions were on the table. That's cool.
I do like the idea of Vaudry just nervously chugging a potion like an Estus flask as he's floating away from her, like.
It's more just like, yeah, you've now spent real gold on. You've effectively now spent real gold on a simulated fight.
Yeah, that's Vaudry for you.
That makes sense. That is such a Vaudry move, and it's worth it because a lot more money is going to be made.
Oh, yeah, and you guys would know that fucking Mirage fights are very common. They're if they're done duels, they're done for money. They're done for all kinds of reasons, for pride, for namesake. Yeah, anytime. There's also team. There's team Mirage chambers, which we could figure out at some point, but you guys haven't gotten there yet.
We would be really good at that.
Yeah.
I assume that it would be harder to defeat enemies in the team scenario. That
I mean, it would just
be an enemy team, yeah.
Yeah, it would just be a full-on regular combat, like
combat encounter, yeah.
Yeah, we just did a Tim game that one time too on the holodeck.
Mm-hmm. That was fun. I was there. We
yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Anyone else do we want to wrap? Oh, I could also.
I will. If anyone wants to go, I will go first. I was proud of June for not quite one-shotting her thing, but
that was so
every other match was close as fuck, except for you walked out and you were like, blah, blah, and it was over.
Yeah, we both just sat.
You had the biggest, toughest monster, and you still just like, blah.
cut his ass.
For me,
Well,
I'm pretty happy about
He doubled his fortune.
Off the cuff tonight. I do love prepping and stuff, but also I do a lot of my favorite DMing is when I can just on the fly make stuff up. It is right in my wheelhouse in the way I love to DM, so I do love that for myself tonight.
You did great at it.
So June is on you.
Okay. I said that of someone else that I was really just proud of. Jack was here for me the whole time. Like, found my dice on the floor.
Yeah.
Figured out which dice I had. Confirmed my 20s.
Above table stuff's important.
Yeah. And then for me, I generally feel like once again Cordelia has just been nasty. Like
oh, she was dope.
She's bad at money. But she's learning to be better at money because the only thing she's figured out that she's not good at betting in games of chance, but she can bet on herself and she'll always win. And on her teammates, I might add. I started this game with triple digits and I have quadruple digits money. Because I learned that my team and I are,
dangerous.
Yeah, we're nasty. Folks,
we dope as heck.
Fucking badasses.
Also,
we dope
for
as
the record,
frack.
Your poll just ended, and Cheese again won for the second night in a row.
Phil Vaudry with Cheese.
Cheese won last night, and we ended the poll, and Cheese still won.
Phil Vaudry with Cheese.
Why would you ever want to be full of anything other than cheese?
With 38%, with three votes.
That's awesome.
That is Vaudry literally walking over to the buffet after his fight. Phil Vivi with cheese.
As he just like shakes whoever's in front of him.
Become my cheese.
Oh, I don't.
He just sticks his head under a nacho cheese dispenser, just dumps queso directly into his fucking gullet.
But you see,
That's
those
the
are the
credits.
nacho cheese people. That's a delegation of the nacho cheese people from the embassy. You just committed a serious faux pas.
So you gave
they don't just give that part
Jack,
themselves to anybody.
That's
you gave yours
sexy.
to Jack.
Then Jack gave his to Dylan, who Dylan gave it to Tim, who Tim gave it to.
So Tim hasn't gone yet. Let's go with Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I liked helping with the rules. I liked that my tendency to be a know-it-all is appreciated in this context.
Yeah, dude.
Because normally that's a fucked up vibe to have, but occasionally it helps.
Like we're all very thankful. We're like, we don't know, so let's check our database. And by our database, we
Tim, help.
We check Tim. Yeah.
Tim, help.
I'm not gonna Google. Tim will know.
Consult the lawgiver.
Yeah.
Tim will know.
But yeah, and specifically the whole, giving extra advantage so Jack could sneak attack and win thing was extra.
Yeah, that
cool.
was pretty dope.
It was a very, I like the way Jack put it was really cool. Like, Tim in real life did Duke shit.
Yeah, you absolutely
to simulate
did,
the action, the in-game version, and I like the idea of just like with almost any other character I have, I would have wanted to fight, but the Duke is like, nah, man, why would I fight when I can make a killing and help my friends, but also not have to, lift a finger.
I don't think Duke fought either time. I think Duke is the only one to not have fight either time, and I so respect that.
Duke has to put together a combat persona so he can use his hat of disguise and like he needs to really be like dramatic about it. He needs to make a spectacle.
I think you need to make use of that blank white mask you have.
True. Yeah.
I think that like that Jack of Blades dramatic hood with a blank white mask vibe is
yeah, and a hat of disguise is fun, but it is fairly easy to see through. It's a DC 11, I think. So you'd want a real trademark item that is visible even if you see through the illusion. But the illusion is fun, so why would you want to see through it?
I mean, you know what would be extremely cool to do? That would be a very Duke level of haughtiness.
Yeah.
Get your family crest on the blank white mask, so that when the disguise comes down, like it's like the Zero helmet, but just with your family crest in the front.
I think that ruins the blankness of the mask.
That's fair. It was just a passing thought.
I like it. I like where your head was at.
Thanks.
Tim, who did you get flowers to?
I will do that. Jason for finding extremely well balanced fights. Like,
yeah,
holy shit. They were really down to like single attacks and like, oh, this ability didn't proc, and that's tough to do on the fly.
Honestly, I just was like, I looked at the CRs and I was like, what monster do I think would be fun for this?
Yeah,
I just happened to pick repeatedly really good matches.
Like, amazing. I mean, CR gets you into the right neighborhood, but it's still like, it's still tough. Like, you still have to really think it through. So yeah, it shows. It shows that. I appreciate how much experience you're getting as a DM and like how well everything comes together each session.
No, I should appreciate it. Like, yeah, I did the fights. Like, except again for June, we're all very close, and like I looked at them like, and like, I was like, this will be fun, but I definitely looked at it, was like, what do I think would be the best for each person that they're fighting? And I looked at I started with CR, but then I was like, I looked at their health and I looked at their AC and what I was like, Christian is a Danfear, and I looked at like one of the things was like a Were Tiger. I'm like, well, that's gonna be the thing I want. He wants a challenge. This thing has 120 health. Let's fucking go. And he did fantastic. And then like even like you guys, the mummy was fucking close and June obliterated it. And the hag, fucking Vajra and the hag, magic on magic was like it was. It was different magic than you're used to, but it's like it's a little bit slower. But it's like I go invisible, I attack you. I go invisible, I attack you.
It was fun to adapt to because I kind of just imagined like him making the perception checks. Just he sits down on Nimbus and just like closes his eyes and like meditate.
Yeah, you can like hear her running and
for like a split second, and he gets the new type flash.
Yeah,
you feel the shifts in the wind. In your bones.
Oh yeah, I feel the wind on my skin.
So I think we have Rob and John left.
John, you want to go?
I mean, my answer for both is I liked our karaoke scene.
I loved our karaoke scene as well.
Damn it, we didn't get Dylan to do the karaoke scene at the end. We'll do it next time.
Honestly, I like that as credits for the episode. Like it fades to black, and then you just hear Novell ahem ahem.
I was dying in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said.
You are alarmingly good at capturing villains like Novell.
It's so good. It's really
impressive. She has the skill that Duke has. She can copy a voice when she hears it enough.
She would have walked away.
Alright. Did you hear me doing the voice when I was in the shower?
Oh, I've still got to give my flowers. For someone else, I too must give it to the Duke for just manipulating the fights and being like, and basically pulling a Jat and being like, I don't fucking get in the arena. Are you insane?
Honestly,
you stupid?
It's actually not a terrible comparison.
I actually think Jat and Duke would be really good friends.
I kind of have to.
I think they actually would be fantastic.
There's actually like a lot of odd, like coincidental similarities too. It's kind of funny how
They're
that
very
worked out.
different. They're very different people, but they're also very the same people.
There's like interesting congruences, and they're both charisma, like lead with charisma types.
It's definitely a comparison.
It's also very like I'm not gonna get my hands dirty, but I'm gonna do things that will be from afar.
I'll be as dishonest as I need to be, but I don't have to actually do anything to
yeah, like the Duke will lie, where Jack will like force a mind trick. He'll force it, like it's the real difference right there.
And then for myself, I think honestly also the karaoke scene. That was just a lot of fucking fun.
And I know you've been waiting for that for like a while.
I've been waiting.
You told me that like 2 weeks ago almost.
I was very enthused about that.
I told her, and I was like, it's Rob has this song, and it's the worst song ever. And she's like, "What is it?" I'm like, "It can't be that bad." I'm like,
yeah, I think that.
And she's like, "Well, it could still be fun." But yeah, it was fun. This week was a good time. Honestly, I guess everyone who knew, Christian and Tim didn't know, but I got hurt this week, and I wasn't sure if I was even going to be able to run because I did have 2 days off, and I didn't want to do fucking anything, especially be creative. There's nothing like wanting to be creative when you're in pain.
Yeah, that's fair.
And but I did carve out some time.
Did everyone go?
Yeah, I think everyone did go in.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
No, yeah, I'm glad we all had fun.
I'm glad you felt good enough to run. This was a lot of fun. Yeah.
I have a whole. I don't really even need the whole week, but I will practice my voices for the next week.
Yeah, and then tomorrow we have our Star Wars. They finally get out of hyperspace.
Yes.
And we're shopping for ships. And it'll be fun. I wonder which one they'll pick. I gotta actually set up the pricing tonight.
I
had all week to do it, and then I had 2 weeks before that to do it also, but did not.
I want the Jetwing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that one's the special one though. So we'll see what happens. I wonder if they'll get
thing, but the Jetwing is where he like goes to check on Clue and stuff, and like
when he goes to find his family. That's actually brilliant.
It's also very heavy on fuel. It's very, if we discussed it, it's very sneaky, but it's fuel heavy too. So it's a very sometimes ship.
What a nasty boat.
Yeah, the Jack Sharks would be his everyday ride.
Yeah, that's the thing I love about the shark fight that we're developing. We're like getting like Ty started the trend of like I have my, my daily driver and my fucking hot rod, and I just haul the hot rod in a trailer. That's like the equivalent,
Yeah. I honestly forgot that Ty had another ship because he just had the Nomad.
And someday we're gonna get a nice hangar ship, a carrier of some kind, and just have all these cool ships parked like a GTA 5 garage, and that's the one that can basically be a sniper of spaceships, but can't take hits, and that's the one that's faster than any of the other ships. And that's the one that's indestructible.
That's why when Dylan was like, "How much money is too much money?" And I was like, "I can't answer that question because with Jack, he has so much money."
Well, I will tell you, if you want your players to feel mad with power, make the money 10x. Inflate your D&D game. Turn what should be gold into silver. They'll feel amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
at least you can eat the money in my world.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that too. I gotta start eating money, man. I have enough of it at this point.
I'm the only one who has done it, and it was very fun.
Yeah, I gotta I gotta think about when
It's
the
funny,
Duke
you guys-
would do
you guys
that and
haven't-
what it would do for him.
You guys haven't really gotten to a situation where you were desperate enough to need to eat a coin.
Yeah, I think
And honestly,
we've
that's
been
pretty common to the world because it's like it really is a last state, like a last like I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to overcharge my body. And you guys haven't had to because you've been so handily in charge.
Yeah, we've been riding high. We haven't, but I mean, yeah. Whenever we get into crunchy shit with Poe, we're gonna need more. It's like this
Poe's
is sort of
really-
like the first season of the first half of the first season of the TV show where it's like, hey, we're just awesome superheroes, guys.
Poe showed up
And then like
you-
so we got to our first. Yeah, there's always the first encounter with the villain where they kind of are just like, they're not worth my time.
Yeah.
And then eventually we prove that we are, and then the real fight happens.
Okay, I literally had my big bad guy tear off a table leg and beat them.
Yeah.
Mostly,
Not even a real
mostly
weapon.
me.
She
That's
was
the most.
supposed to be-
That's
freaks
a,
me out.
that's
They
a
are
G
fair.
move, bro.
They were upset that I killed some old elf people.
I mean, I think it's only fair that in the final encounter against Poe, that Boone rips a table leg off of something and beats him with it.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yes.
I am planning on that.
So have you ever read the Fall of the House Usher? So I introduced two older elf characters called Roderick and
Oh no! I just
was-
realized what you did, you piece. Of
I explained it like I
You did.
it was whatever it was the names from Fall of the House Usher. I put it right out there in front of them, and no one picked up on it because why would anyone pick up on that?
Shut up.
Yeah, it was very funny.
All right. Well, I guess.
Enough sprinkling clues that you know your players aren't going to get.
Oh my god.
You sprinkle clues that are there, but you jump down to after that they're there. That's like peak foreshadowing.
Oh my god.
Get those nachos.
I'm gonna get.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead.
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
Hey. All right, y'all. It was a great stream. We had fun. We're gonna raid out to my friend Savala. She's playing Scum. It's a zombie survival game. So we hope you had fun. We hope you're able to laugh, even if it was at our expense. I mean, especially if it was at our expense. Let's be real.
Especially if it was at Vajra's expense.
And we hope that if anything's weighing on you, it feels a little bit lighter after hanging out online with friends. Until next time, bye.
Bye.